Because I had a situation where I had a woman, we were fuck buddies. And this was a chick who would, when she did come over, you know what I'm saying, for sex, she would do extra shit. You know what I'm saying? She would even bring me shit. She was the type of woman that would be willing to cook me a meal and take me out on her dime and all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? So when she hit me up and was complaining about the fact that, you know, you don't take me out, what's up with that? And I told her, point blank, that's not what we do. When I get horny, I call you up. If you're free, I step through. If you get horny, you call me up. If I'm free, I fall through. I'm like, that's it. That's what the fuck we do.
Women don't get with guys as placeholders. Do you know how hard it is to get rid of a woman who actually likes you, who actually respects you, actually loves you? Do you know how hard it is to get rid of that woman? And you're not talking about some hypergamy? This is real simple. The reason why women treat you like shit, the reason why women got an attitude with you, the reason why women fucking diss you and disrespect you is because they never liked, loved, or respected you in the first place. Your whole story is cap, bro. Matter of fact, it's big cap. I'm gonna call you the Mad Hatter. Fuck!
I don't know why it would happen to me to lie. You guys didn't even know me. Why would I lie to you?
Let's just say you did. You act like you've never had sex a day in your life, bro.
What it is you're lying to yourself. You're lying to yourself. That's why you can't make any progress, bro.
All the sex that you've gotten, I'm pretty sure it's been handed to you.
When a woman meets a man that's valuable and knows who the fuck he is, she knows that she can never overpower a nigga with game or a real dude or a man of value and not even to say a man of value, because that sounds too much like what other niggas be saying. What I really mean is a man that knows his value. When a woman is dealing with a man that knows his value, she knows that she cannot overpower him. So she ends up saying to herself, well, if I can't beat him, I gotta join him. But when a woman is in a room full of dudes that know they value, she knows that she has to submit. And if she don't submit, she got to get the fuck up out of the room.
No matter what level she brings it to, how loud she get, disrespectful or talks fast, you have to keep your cool. You have to keep it on your energy level. So if you want her to be submissive, you want her to be calmed down, you want her to bring it down a notch, you won't yell louder than her. Talk to her like this. Yo, I don't do that. I don't know if you talk to people like that, but that's not how you're gonna talk to me. That's not what I do. Now, if you want to continue to do that, I will show you exactly where the door is. I will escort you out, tell you have a nice trip, and send your ass right to the gulag. You'll be gone. I don't tolerate that from people in my life.
For all you surface dwellers out there and shit, how does it feel following all these motherfuckers on the other side of the streets talking about don't do shit? Well, if you ain't gonna do shit, then why don't you do man shit? Don't run away from fear. Don't dwell in the past. Don't give away your power. Don't feel sorry for yourselves. Don't make the same mistakes over and over again. Don't worry about what people think about you. Why don't you do some man don'ts if you're gonna do a don't anyway? Grass eating lion.
It's sad to see so many men suffer from bitch assness, and the women know there's such at an advantage with weak men. They try to shut me up. This is the part of being a man, is standing on your squares, understanding that nobody's going to move me. I move mountains. Nobody's going to move me off my square. They need to respect your word. There needs to be a shift in behavior when you get home. They need to understand what the deal is when you're around them. There's no such thing as compromise with men. Compromise.
You should be fucking at the truck stop.
All day. That's right. These conversations are obviously too in depth. They're too in depth with these bitches, man. What are we talking about? You're a truck driver. Bitch, I come in every state and I fuck hoes. That's what I do. And you gonna be one of them, or I'm gonna find one that will.
And the thing is, if she got an issue with you not having a place to stay, that means she ain't really feeling you.
Respect to Scary Perry for the $5 super chat. He says, Salute to the Real Game No Theory panel. Best show on Sunday. I don't know what leaving pussy on the table means, because pussy's not valuable enough to be left on the table in the first place, in my opinion.
Exactly. I'll have Christmas lights back there. And I'm fucking bitches under the light.
The following program is rated MAN. It contains assertive men who are kings of their castles, men who don't make excuses or blame women for everything that's going wrong in their lives, men who don't make the game about women, instead they make the game about the man. So, if you're into theory or use soft, weak-ass words like hypergamy, red pill, no fap, be on your purpose, high-value man, or money, clothes, and status, buddy, you're in the wrong place, and you need to go 2 doors down where the male cuddle parties and circle jerks are going on. This is a man's space.
Since the fall of the PUA community back in 2007, most PUAs ran underground because they had nothing to offer. The content creator has become the hero today, dedicated to one single objective: to declaw and defang any person who listens. They decided to join forces to create a cult, and never giving those who listen a solution. It's all about clothes, cars and money, deception and manipulation, indirect game, going your own way. They talk pills and plates. They complain. They blame. Fake it till you make it. I just don't get it. A man doesn't need to lie to meet women. He just needs to learn how to spit flavour in her eyes and in her ears. Thanos broke down the game when he said, as long as there are those who remember what was, there will always be those who cannot accept what can be. Even in darkness, a man can find light. Sometimes the world doesn't need a group of fake heroes teaching lies. Sometimes the world needs a group of anti-heroes to bring balance, order, and truth to the game. It's time to summon the authentic players of the game. It's time to summon the authentic players of the game. The authentic players of the game.
Let it be no confusion. This here is a movement. Leveling up, real talk, ain't no illusion. Helping all the men see the light, that's right. Only bringing the truth, you can't deny, that's the vibe. We gon' bring you the insight, bring you the game plan. Show them we real men, we ain't never breaking. You know what I'm talking about, I know that you hear me. Yeah, this is real game, no theory. Let's go, real game, no theory. Here to make it happen, teach men how to be men. Now it's time to put in action. Taekwondo and K-Zagging, we got Miles in the building. Mr. 1950 and Steve the Dean Williams, Mr. Lucario and the anti-villains. We gotta keep it real, this ain't about hurt feelings. Speak the truth, gotta say it loud so you hear me. Real game, no theory. They don't want you to be who you destined to be. Real men are necessary, not accepting defeat. Talking the man mindset, and this is the time now. We will never fold, never fall off or bow down. Time to make it happen. We ain't even stressing. So many don't take accountability for their actions. I gotta say it louder if you don't really hear me. Speaking the truth, this is real game, no theory.
All right, we up. Hey, Miles, is your lines are open?
Yeah.
Oh, Corey, hold on. Whose line? Okay, what line we using?
Yeah, the 919 joint.
Okay. All right, no doubt. I just need to put it in the.
That's a dope. Can y'all hear me?
Yes. Yeah, we got you. Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, that's a dope shirt, L. That's a dope shirt.
Yeah, I'm there.
All right. Okay, we good. No, we got it. Okay, no, we just had to put that in there. All right, good. All right, let's go to the round. All right, Zag, you up first, man. You got it, Zag. Tell him.
Okay, Zag and 20 in the building. Man, as I always do around this time, it's good to be back amongst the panel of esteemed gentlemen. Let's get it.
All right. Lucario, you up, bro?
Yo, what up? It's your boy, Mr. Lucario, bad boy, the dating game. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody on the panel. Let's do it, man. I'm ready. Let's go.
All right, good game. Make sure y'all call in. Steve the Dean wins. Man mindset. Miles, you up, brother?
Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Miles Cunningham. Never forget about the masculine identity membership.com. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to everybody on the panel. Appreciate y'all. I'm thankful that we're all here once again to do it once again. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the panel. And let's go.
Biff.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Mr. 1950, last traditional man on the planet. Man, let's get it today, man.
All right. So, Zach, all right. So let me go ahead and play the video, and we'll go ahead and talk on it. Here we go. Let me add the video. Here we go. Here we go.
With a 13-hour shift. I just knew I was gonna come home and have some food on the goddamn stove. And now you playing, man. You been doing for like 2 or 3 months, man. What is it? You don't pay no goddamn bill. I pay the car notes, the house notes, family trips. I pay for. Man, you know what? Ride and protect. That's what
all right, so.
Wait, what did they film that on? Was that like in 1988 or some shit?
Yeah, like straight 8-track shit.
Yeah, that was a video camera.
This is what I want guys to understand. What you do, look, let's go back to the title. What you introduce women to in the beginning sets the tone for how she treats you later. There's a word, precedent. Right? If you think about the word precedent, an earlier event or action that is regarded as an example or guide to be considered in subsequent similar circumstance. I'm going to use it in a sentence. I worry about giving it to her demands because then it sets a precedent. When you very first meet women, you have to be very mindful of what the fuck you do and say. That guy in that video, what did he complain about? It's been 2 or 3 months since she cooked. She don't work. He pays all the bills. He come home from working 13 hours. She eating some pizza. She offered him a bite, which means that's the last fucking slice. You know what I'm saying? Why he's still married to her is beyond me. I don't get it. But I guarantee you, something happened earlier on in a relationship before he married her that was similar to what he witnessed with the 2 or 3 months. Maybe it was 2 or 3 days straight where she didn't cook. And he just talked to her about it. But here's the problem when you just talk about it. Okay, you are a toothless German shepherd. All bark, no bite. There got to be some consequences for what the fuck you do. And a consequence isn't cursing a bitch out. No. Because there has to be something that you do where she sees this motherfucker ain't playing.
Right.
If I'll put it to you like this. For those of you who got kids, if all you do is yell at your kids but never punish them, then when birthdays and Christmas roll around and you still get them everything they want, now they know you ain't shit. Now they know all dad's gonna do is yell for a little while. I'm gonna weather the storm, but I'm still gonna get my way.
Right.
In his marriage, it's the same motherfucking thing. Y'all got it.
Now go ahead. Y'all got it real quick. With Christian, we'll answer your question after the round. Everyone talks. We'll answer your question, sir. But go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to Richard. Go ahead, brother.
Oh no, I was gonna say, everything K Zach was saying was true. And the thing is, a lot of guys, they don't even realize when they're out there dating. So for example, I always use this example. Dudes be up there upset that they have a girlfriend or a wife and the girlfriend or wife ain't trying to have sex with them. But I'm like, when you first met your girlfriend or wife and he was taking her out on 4 dates, you know what I'm saying? You were trying to hit on the first and she said, no, let's wait. You got to get to know me. And you're like, all right. So you go say go on the second date. You trying to hit on the second date. Like, well, actually, I like to take it more slow. I want to get to know you more. So now you've set a precedent that we're not going to be having sex like that. You understand what I'm saying? So now you finally hit on the 4th date. You make this girl your girlfriend, and then you in your relationship, and you're like, damn, we don't be having sex like that. Or you make her your wife. You're like, damn, we haven't had sex in a month. But that's the precedent you set from the beginning because you waited 3, 4, 5 dates before you had sex. So then now this is the situation you're in. So a lot of guys don't realize the way that what they're doing at the beginning is going to dictate how the situation is going to go. It's like how you start is how you finish. So don't get mad that your situation is the way it is when you were setting that precedent in the beginning for the situation to be that way. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
I'll say this too. A lot of guys have trouble really understanding the importance of the first few interactions with a female. You understand? And shout out to Lucario because we have a short that we just put out from when we was on the Fresh and Fit podcast, and Lucario mentioned and this happens to every guy. This probably happened to, right? Where you in a spot, maybe it's a bar or a club or something, and then you tell the girl, hey, let's go outside, let's go to that other room, let's go over here so we can hear each other better, so we can speak more comfortably. You understand? Like you giving her instructions on the initial meeting, and instead of following you outside or following you to the quieter room so y'all could talk, she's like, no, I'd rather stay here. I want to stay here with my friends. And most dudes, they seriously don't realize how important that little. It's a critical moment in the beginning of the way you relate to this bitch. Right. You understand? It's so fucking critical, and so many dudes fold and not even realize what they've just done. You understand? Because the first time that you give any female instruction, for example, I know cats, and sometimes I do this too, but a lot of y'all cats talk about approaching women. Well, I come from the old school. I come from an era where niggas used to be like, just take two fingers and look at a bitch and be like, to tell her to come here.
Right.
You understand? That shit right there is a beautiful thing because it sets the precedent that, bitch, I'm not approaching you. I'm telling you to come over to me.
Right.
And I still do that though.
Exactly. I still do that shit. The beauty of it is from the fucking beginning, from the moment we locked eyes, I'm already telling you what the fuck to do.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? And when she come now, if she don't come over, you already got your answer, bitch. You can stay over there. It's all good. Have a good life. You good.
Right.
But you go like this and she comes over, that sets what, like what Kazad talked about, the precedent. The first example of how we relate is me telling you what to do and you actually doing it because you recognize a real nigga. Like they say, game recognize game. It's a few women out there that can recognize a real nigga, and they come over. Hey, how you doing? What's going on? Yeah, baby, I called you over here because I needed to lay some things down for you and blah 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 blah. You understand what I'm saying? And then the bitch hears the seriousness in your voice, and it's like she already knows that this is how it's gonna be from the door. This is how it's gonna be from the start to the finish. This is how it's gonna be. And right. and so most guys, and I'll just say this, to kind of wrap it all up. In every relationship, there's two people in every relationship. There's the leader and there's a follower. That's it. I don't care. Fuck all the 50-50 talk. Fuck the partnership talk. Like literally, if your girl refers to you as her partner, you need to drop her right now. But that's a whole nother conversation. Every relationship has a leader and a follower, and that initial moment makes that precedent, makes that decision. You understand? So when you fold, when you tell her, hey, come over here so we could talk, and she's like, no, I want to stay over here, and then you stand right there and continue to talk to her, you are now the follower and she's the leader, and it's done from there.
Right.
Well, I first I want to shout out. I can't wait. Look forward to Lucario's rebuttal to that video and stuff. You know what I mean, Lucario? But
that ocean shit, that bullshit.
Yeah. We're
doing that tomorrow. Me and Miles gonna do that.
Okay, wonderful. Yeah, I thought about that. I did a show yesterday that connected what you're doing and exactly what's going on with this guy right here and a lot of guys. If you think about the game and everything, the mind has two different thought processes. One is going to be emotional and one's going to be rational. And it's based on what you feed and which side you actually feed. And the problem is that most guys like that guy, and I'm sure in the passport thing you'll be talking about tomorrow, they have one thing in common that people don't even understand. They're doing everything because at the end of the day, they're lonely. They're lonely. It comes down to loneliness, but it also comes down to these guys are so busy trying to put a rug over the problem. They're not looking at the root cause. And if you look at most of these guys, even in this guy in the video, his root cause is women. He's making everything about the woman. but his root cause is the fact that he is lonely, and that's why he's making everything about the woman, and that's why he's putting up with all her shit that she's doing. Now, the woman recognizes this because she's emotional. See, emotional women can detect emotional men by how they act. Because I promise you, any one of these guys on this panel, if we come home to a home that doesn't have any food on there, that's the first and last that you gone. You go. You back. Matter of fact, excuse me. I'm sorry, guys. I don't mean to disrespect you. I was wrong. No, it's not even if you come home. It's before, if you want to get this dick, you're gonna have to show me that you're worth the dick. So what you see with this guy right here is that he is lonely at his root, and he is worshiping women at his root, and he because of his loneliness, he wants somebody there. Yeah. And that means he would rather put up with disrespect, balancing. Okay, I have a choice. Am I lonely and be by myself, or do I put up with her bullshit? Meaning that I at least I won't be lonely. At least I have a warm body in my bed. And the thing about a man is that we don't need motherfucking women. So I'm sure LaCar, especially 1950, I know 50 be rolling out. Please let this be the day she ain't cooking me. Please fuck up. Please give me.
I invite you for that problem. You know
exactly. Yeah, you got it, Fib. You got it, man.
Hey, the art of domination, right? I don't think men understand. Like, so when my book comes out later this year, and when the Silverback Lifestyle is released, I'm gonna tell you, man, how important it is to use your presence and how to dominate a woman from the beginning to the current. You know what I mean? It is very important for you to understand being aggressive is not always what they show on television, right? There is a verbal way to be aggressive. There is a physical way to being aggressive, and then there's a mental way to being aggressive. These things are used in order for them to understand and have thoughts in their head like, I need to make sure I do this, otherwise I'm going to lose him. Most men haven't heard what I'm going to say right now. They haven't heard, you know what, I didn't even do it because I already knew. Because they know the presence of you make sure that they don't do certain things. Right. So in this video, he like Zach said, he just said the president to come home and food to be made. Let me say, this started like Elle was saying. This started back in the beginning when he was taking her on dates, and he was doing what? Hey, where would you want to go? Oh, anywhere you want to go, it's fine. We can go wherever you want to go. He already said to the president that it is her fucking way. And because of that, the result is him having to take the back seat to whatever her priority is, and she has no respect for you. Let me just say this. I'm going to bring up something that I do, and I'm a cold MF. I am really good by putting my body next to her to make her understand how dominant I really am. And it's just regular conversation. But she understands the presence of me right away. And then if we're out, you fucking men ask to hold hands. You fucking men ask to come close to kiss. Motherfucker, my presence is on her from the beginning. All these bitch ass men, straight up. All you bitch ass men I walk by, I just laugh. I see you across from the bitch when it's your first little date. Why the fuck are you sitting across from the bitch right away? Man, this is what I'm saying, dog.
Caller, hold on. We cooking. Hold on.
Yeah, this video is a prime example on about 98% of the men. You red pill men are right. They only want certain type of men. And guess what? They want that man.
That's a fact.
Facts. Yes, sir.
Yeah, before we grab that, let's grab, because this is a high super chat. So before we answer the call, let's go around everybody, just give their opinion on this question that this man has right here. And we thank you for the $49 super chat, whoever got that. But yeah, so He wants to know what is the reason behind not having female friends, and let's get it for everybody.
I'll say this real quick. My masculinity is way too valuable for friendship.
Right.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
That is one man, and that's a bar right there.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. What the fuck can a female who ain't fucking me, sucking me, or paying me do for me?
Right.
What can she do for me? Now, if she a chick and I can make some money with her, I'll fuck with her. You know what I'm saying? But we ain't gonna be talking on the phone like we homeboys and shit. That ain't gonna happen. We ain't gonna be just hanging out and getting drinks together. That ain't gonna happen. Now, she got some friends I can run through. She let me run through all her friends. I might fuck with her then. But outside of that, I don't need no friends. I'm good.
Right. Also, like being, just being friends with a woman, you're giving her time, attention, and energy, and for free. You see what I'm saying? And that's what women crave from a man, because they could get dick from all these males, but what happens is that what they really want is an actual man who's going to give them that masculine energy. So how are you going to give a chick masculine energy for free and she ain't doing nothing for you? That don't make no sense.
One in a female friend shows that you have a tight ass pussy, because most motherfuckers don't give we're not friends until after we get done fucking. After we get done fucking, after you suck my dick, we can watch the Wii channel, Lifetime. You can tell me about your aspirations. You can tell me about what you're looking for. You can tell me about what college you went to. But I am not wasting my motherfucking time sitting around hanging out with you, fixing it and packing up your boxes, hanging up your shit, fixing things, putting up your Christmas tree and your Halloween lights. I'll be goddamn. There ain't no fucking such thing as a female friend to after we get done fucking. Fifth.
See, that's what chick flicks have done to a lot of these men. A lot of these men watch these movies and they believe because women like the movie and women react the way in this movie, that's the way you're supposed to act. You see so many. I was watching what is that? Because I just finished fucking All American. Your boy had COVID. I was sick. I was like, fuck it, let's run through this. So I watched this fucking bitch ass show just to get more mindset of content, right? But then it went to this other show called Homecoming. Nigga, they in the dorm room. This bitch moves in, and her first day, she has shit to be hung up. These motherfuckers ran and found motherfucking drills and shit. And ran in this bitch room. It was 3 men ready to hang her shit up. Oh, I'm here to welcome you to the community. We're about to hang your stuff. And like, these are some bitch ass niggas. But you know what I know? This is geared towards younger people. So what I'm saying is there's going to be so many young people that actually react to bitch assness.
That's the indoctrination of simps and beta males. What it's telling you is, as a man, you're put here to serve a woman. You're put here to make sure she's as comfortable as possible. Your comfort and all your shit is last.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Fuck all that.
So Christian Goggins, man, appreciate you for the $49.99 super chat. I hope we answered your question, man. But the bottom line is, you have to understand that masculinity, like when a man is in the presence of a woman and something goes down, it's like the logical and natural progression of things, where it's the man who has to put himself in danger to protect the woman, because that's just the natural way. So that's why it doesn't really friendship doesn't really make sense in that respect. Because if I'm putting myself in danger to save a woman's life, then while I'm alive, we got to be doing something more valuable than just being friends. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, we got 585. You're on live with the Real Game No 3 panel. Name, age, city, and how can we help you?
Hey, what's up? It's Mike from Rochester.
Mike from Rochester. How old are you, brother?
27.
All right. What's on your mind? How can we help you?
Afternoon, gents.
Right.
I just wanted some advice. I'm about to move out for the first time pretty much since college. I'm about to live on my own. I have everything situated, but I'm just coming to the conclusion that I'm pretty much a mark. So
wait, you say he's 27?
Yeah, he's 27 and he considers himself a mark.
He's been living with his mother.
You definitely are a mark.
Oh my God, 27! You've been living at home for 27 years,
and like my boy Steve was pretty much spelling it out for me. You know what I mean?
Caller, I have a question for you, real quick, before we get off into. Well, let's do this. What is your question? Let's do that first. Nice.
My question is, how do I maneuver myself in a way where I like pretty much attract the type of women I want into my life that aren't going to take me for granted?
Coaching. You need coaching, man. You need to be built up from ground zero. I'll tell you right now, there's too much bitch in you to survive in this world. You're going to have a very painful life You're gonna have a very painful life, bro. And if you want to accept that pain, then you go ahead and live the way you've been living. The greatest thing you have done up to your point in this life is call into this show. So you really need to get a hold of one of us, and you need to be told exactly how to start your life over. Because right now, the way you're living, there's no fixing the way you're living. You have to be tore down to be built back up.
Let me ask the caller a question. You said you were Mark. What has occurred with you and women that makes you say that?
Nah, it's because I never really had stuff in life growing up, and I just came to the point in my life where I'm able to get, like, I'm in a good career.
Listen to what I'm saying.
And everything.
Listen to what I'm saying. What has occurred with you and women to make you feel like you could look like a Mark, or that you are a Mark?
Mm-hmm. All right, so when I was in college, I used to get a lot of chicks because I used to play sports. You get me? After I left college, it wasn't the same. So I pretty much came to the conclusion myself that, there was around me for what I could do to them, like socially. You know what I mean?
Okay. Let me ask you a question again. Let me ask you the same question again. What specifically happened with you and women, or you and a particular woman, that makes you feel like they look at you as a Mark? Be a little more descriptive, please.
Yeah, give us more detail.
Well, there's this girl I was dealing with recently, you know what I mean? But she kept on asking me to do shit for her, bro. Like, I'm not going to do shit for a girl I'm not sleeping with, you get me? So, I don't know. That's just, like, one instance I could think of. But I'm just saying, like, I'm looking for some advice because I don't really know where to go from here, because what I want is family and all that shit. But the way everything is going and I get messed up with all this red pill content, I'm like, fuck. Like, am I going to have to move away from you?
Wait. The fuck? What the fuck? Okay, I get so offended when you know what?
Miles got triggered.
Caller, why are you calling us? If you're a fan of the red pill content,
I'm not a fan. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to get that shit out of my head, bro. I need.
Why? What made you realize that you need to get that stuff out of your head? What made you call us today? What's going on?
All right, so like I said, I was watching Steve's content. It was a video. He was pretty much explaining how the red pill guys are telling us, oh, we need to get money, muscle, and all this game and all this shit, bro. Like, I'm 6'2", I have muscle, bro. I have money. Like, the fuck, I still have problems with women. Like, so obviously there's something wrong with me.
Okay, and you only realize that you realize that way later.
Yeah, I'm just not realizing that shit.
Look, the bottom line is
this.
Let me ask you a question. How many years have you been absorbing the poison? How many years have you been absorbing the content?
Shit, about 2 years now, bro.
2 years now. Well, you definitely need coaching, bro. You need a whole mindset shift. You're 27, and did you say that you're just moving out of your parents' house at age 27?
Yeah, no, I had my own spot, but I lived with my girl before, and I moved back in my pops for a couple months. She let me stay there while I saved up some money.
Oh,
I just started my career.
Okay,
yeah.
so you left your. So what age initially did you leave your parents' house?
At 18 to go to college.
18 to go to college, and then after college, you said you moved in with a girl?
Yeah, I moved in with my girl.
So you moved in with, and her name is the only name that was on the lease, or you moved in together?
Yeah, her name was on the lease.
Her name was on the lease. So you went from your parents' house to your parents basically paying for your college, and then you moved into a woman's apartment with only her name on the lease.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're definitely a Mark. You've been living the life of a Mark. Definitely, you need some coaching, bro. There's not much we could do right here just on this call. You need to get with one of us and get some long-term coaching. And you say you got money, so don't be cheap. Invest in yourself.
Right.
I'm curious, caller, real quick. How long did you know her before you moved in there?
Like last 2 years of college, I want to say. But it was on and off.
2 years, you said?
Yeah.
Whose idea was it to move in there?
Hers.
Oh my goodness.
That was the L. I see the L
now. You're already fucking up following a woman.
Hey, shout out to you for recognizing the bullshit. At least you see something.
I'm not scared of getting roasted, as long as I learn something, man.
Got you. Well, that's a good thing. Well, that's exactly why you need to go to realgamenotheory.com and get with one of us coaching. All right, brother?
Yeah. All right, thanks, man. I'm gonna go in there right now.
All right, man. Appreciate you. All right.
He asked another question.
Yeah.
Let's go around the room. What makes a
high quality friend? What type of question is that?
I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is.
Either see the problem is a lot of people they call associates friends. Just because you cool with somebody and you know them, that doesn't make them. To me, a friend. Y'all been through some shit together. Y'all known each other for a while. Y'all been through some shit. A lot of people, y'all have coworkers, for instance, that you known for a month, and you went out and got a drink or two. Now that's your fucking friend. No, the fuck it ain't.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you can't have that motherfucker around your kids, around your family, they ain't friends.
Yo, Anonymous, chill out for a second. We're answering the question. Yeah, so I'll say what makes a high quality friend, first of all, is the quality inside you. You understand? Because it's the quality inside you that's going to help maintain the dynamics of a good friendship in the first place, right? So if you have a certain standard of character, then you understand what a good standard of character looks like. And then through time, consistency, and like K-Zagan said, going through things, you can recognize the people in your life that have been consistent with you and have maintained good standing, good character. So then you can then recognize what a quality friend might be. You see what I'm saying? So it starts with you. It's not just what's going on with the other person.
Yeah, Miles, I'm gonna piggyback off you. I'm my own friend.
Facts.
I don't like any of these motherfuckers on the panel. They ain't my friends. They my boys. They ain't my friends. I don't like none of these motherfuckers. You know what I mean? They my boys. They we ain't friends. I'm my own friend.
Right.
So like Miles was saying, the quality is me. That's why y'all problem is y'all are too busy trying to be accepted by people.
Right.
You're too busy being defined by people. You gotta, I keep telling y'all motherfuckers, y'all need to have this like a mental conquering mentality that you are your own best fucking friend. You take care of your fucking self and fuck everybody else.
Facts.
Let me add this real quick, 50, before you go. If one of you guys in the chat asks any one of us, does it matter what any one of the guys on the panel think about you? Be like, nah, not really. I ain't worried about what these niggas think about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We don't, and I mean, we cool and all that, but like Steve was saying, y'all are too worried about being accepted and being liked.
Right.
That's not where it's at. 50, my bad. You got it.
No, I appreciate the super chats, brother. You know, I know you sent those, so I appreciate that. But what I would say, man, if you are looking for friendship through a woman, I think you're really searching for like a level of validation, right? And so for me, like a woman will never validate me. She will never complete me. Those things will never happen, right? So we could be associates if we worked around each other, meaning high and by. You know what I mean? Hey, you know, just your friendly banter when I see you if we're working together. If you're a neighbor, we can, you know, all those things like, hey, what's up? You know, whatever. But at the end of the day, like I'm my friend. And see, real men don't get lonely because we make ourselves happy. We are the ones who develop life in itself in our eyes. So why would we need something from someone else when we fulfill ourselves? And see, that is why I see so many men fail, because they look for companionship through like that word is hard for me to say. They look for companionship through someone else. You know what I mean? Like, that's very difficult to say. That's a difficult word to say. But they look for that through someone else. And that's why he's talking about friendship. And this is because they always say, what? Oh, she's my best friend. You know, she helped with everything. This, you know, she helped me be a better man. She's the better half. All these bitch ass words and vaginal words, a lot of these men don't understand and use. You don't need a woman friend. You need a woman who follows your directions and leadership.
There you go. You know what? Are we good on calls?
No, we got a call waiting.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Let's go to the call.
All right, so yeah, Anonymous, what's going on with you, man?
You guys are my boys, not my friends. So you are my boys. I agree with Gene. With the question for tonight, with gasoline prices pump on the gasoline up rampantly, exponentially. My question for you boys: do you fellas think we should take a break from long distance dating? My Toyota Corolla gets 29 miles per gallon city, 37 miles my way.
Bro, caller, get on your Lance Armstrong and buy a bike.
Caller, listen, brother. I don't. Hold on, caller. I'm gonna answer your question. There's no such thing as a long distance relationship.
Mm-hmm.
When I'm in your town, we can meet up and do what we do.
Right.
And that's that.
Exactly.
I don't long distance relationships that shit don't even make any sense.
Mm-hmm.
If you come into my if you're coming to my town, let me know and we could do something. If I'm coming to your town, I'll let you know and we could do something. Right. Other than that, there's no such thing as a long distance relationship. So all you dudes out there, get that shit out of your fucking mind. If you gotta drive,
I did lower my Corolla so it gets better gas mileage.
That's
then,
great.
A question from Mr. 1950, my boy 1950. You and I, San Francisco, we should go to that John Cougar Mellencamp concert. There's gonna be a lot of single moms. I'm not joking. There's gonna be a lot of single moms there. He's coming to town on the 18th at 10:30 at Golden Gate Theater. Okay. A lot of single moms for the taking, bro. So I'm not trolling. I'm not joking. I'm gonna go there and target some hotties, dude.
Hey man. We'll see you there, brother. And he hung up. All right, let's see. Hold on. All right, 347. You're on live with the Real Game No Theory panel. Name, age, city. How can we help you?
What's up? It's D Money 22.
Shit. D Money, what's up, man?
I'm good. I heard some guys talking about a guy having a best friend, but what if you smash the girl before you just become a friend after? What's wrong with that?
Steve already addressed that. Steve already mentioned that. Steve already addressed that, caller.
I'm not gonna lie, I missed the whole show. I just jumped in the show.
So caller, let me ask you a question. This woman,
what's up?
Are you talking about something that really happened, or are you just talking some shit?
No, for real.
Wait, so you have a female right now that you smashed, but now she's your best friend?
Mm-hmm.
Oh God.
So do you help her pick out her outfits when she go on dates and shit like that?
Yeah, y'all get Tampaxes together and shit. Y'all periods are the same day?
Oh, hey, yo, bueno, no, why would that man do that? A man not supposed to do that.
You said it's her best friend.
So wait, what do y'all do? What do y'all do together?
Nah, I mean, go out, shit like that, like, hang out and stuff, parties, lounges. She would pay for shit, I would pay for shit.
So so when you with her, you be hollering at other women?
Of course, yeah, all the time.
Does she say anything about it? Does she feel some type of way?
Nah, she's cool with it. She didn't get me girls, so I wanted to go get me a girl. She would get me a girl.
So let me ask you a question. Do you ever in your life use the word bitch?
No, why would I call her a bitch? No.
No, I didn't say you're calling her a bitch. I said, do you use the word bitch?
Of course. I'm like, yo, these bitches stupid or some shit, yeah.
So do you say that in front of her?
You don't care. The only time she get offended about certain shit is when I'm talking about shit I do with other girls. That's the only time she feel a type of way.
So she feels a type of way when you with other girls. So that's not your friend. That's not your friend.
Why you say that? She don't care. But, I mean,
no. Caller. If she gets offended when you mention other women or talk about or use the word bitch referring to other women, then that's not your friend.
I mean, but women are naturally like that, though. They
okay.
always
You see. Here go the excuses. Here go the excuses. So what are you trying to do?
Not excuse.
No. D money. Why do you call us, bro? Why the fuck do you call us? Because everything we tell you, you try to find excuses and reasons not to believe it.
Nah. I'm not finding an excuse. When I'm saying women is naturally like that, though. Like
you don't even have a woman to say that shit. Why the fuck you saying
they
this?
gonna feel the type of way.
Let me tell you the only thing about what a woman naturally is. A woman naturally is a fucking incubator for my seed. That's all a woman naturally is. Everything else about a woman, I as a man decide what she is. You understand that? Now, guys like you is exactly what we're talking about in the title.
And what's that?
What am I hearing in the background?
It's like a lot of shit going on. What's going on?
My fault. Let me get out of the kitchen. They over here making noise.
This nigga.
What guy you talking about?
Dog, go feed your kid, dog, and get off the fucking phone.
You see, these are the type of ideas that you introduce to women initially that could make a woman slide into a best friend position in your life.
Right.
You understand? Whose idea was it to continue after you smashed and everything? Whose idea was it for y'all to become quote unquote best friends?
Mine, because I don't want nothing else.
Hey, nigga, turn that shit down in the background, bro. What's going on with you, man?
My fault.
Go talk in the bathroom.
It was your idea to become best friends with this girl.
Yeah, word.
Yeah, so you called her up one day. You called her up one day and said, "Hey, I think we should become best friends."
No, friends.
So how did the conversation occur when y'all made the choice to become, or when you you say you made the choice to become friends?
I mean, when I got a girlfriend, I just put her in the face. I'm like, yo, we should be friends,
Hello.
So wait.
I like multiple girls. So
yo, D Money. Listen. If you can't like speak directly into the phone, I'm gonna have to end this call, brother, because I don't like what's going on in the background.
It's the AirPods.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Take out the fucking AirPods and speak directly into the phone.
This nigga. I see why you friends with women. I see why you friends with women, bro. Because you just like him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he falls asleep on the phone on FaceTime and shit with him and shit.
No, he that motherfucker. You hang up. No, you hang up. No, we'll hang up on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Did you hang up? Oh.
Wait, D-Money. So do you like to watch him around your friend that's a girl?
Wait, what? Say that again.
Do you like to watch your mouth? Do you like to behave and not be yourself around this woman? Is that fun for you?
I don't give a fuck. I always be myself. I don't care.
No, you just said you don't say certain things around her.
Myself.
No, but D Money, you said she gets
offended.
You said she gets offended though.
Yeah, but I don't care though that she get offended. She's just going. If she get offended, oh well.
Okay, hold on, D Money. When you're hanging out with your guy, you have guy friends, right?
Fuck no.
Yeah.
Okay, when you're hanging out with your guy friends, do they get offended when you say certain shit?
Nah.
Oh, but when you're hanging out with your quote unquote best girl, your female girlfriend, your female friend, who's a girl, she gets offended when you say certain shit though, right?
Yeah. But listen,
how does that work?
But that don't mean I'm going to switch up for her. I don't care. If she get offended, that's on her.
Let me ask him a question. Okay. D-Money, I'm gonna ask you a question. So if you had a guy friend and y'all was always hanging out at the bars, clubs, hookah lounges, wherever y'all go, and everything you were saying about women, he always got offended by it, what would you do?
I'm like, yo, these niggas is bitches.
No, what would you do, nigga? No. I don't want to hear what you think. What would you do? What action would you take?
I would stop hanging with them.
Oh, really? Oh, really?
So why you keep hanging out with this girl? Why don't you stop hanging out with her?
Because she do shit for me.
This y'all periods match up. So when y'all cramp, when's y'all periods?
Yo, Steve, bro, what you over there?
Wait, D Money, you said she does shit for you. What does she do for you?
If I need gas, she got gas. If I say, yo, do this, help me with this homework or whatever, anything, she would do it.
Why don't you say, yo, come suck my dick? What's so funny? I'm sad.
What a goddamn giggling nigga. Just answer the question.
Giggling.
Nah, she won't do that now. She don't
do that. She ain't trying to.
Wait, hold on. She not gonna suck your dick?
She see I be homing so much. She ain't gonna do that now.
That's not your friend. How the fuck she gonna call a chick your friend and she ain't sucking your dick? That don't make no sense.
That's crazy to me. Kind of fucking
No, I
friend.
said you don't do that now. You can't be home so much. I be messing around with the other chicks and shit.
D money. You ever heard of something called a girlfriend?
Of course, yeah.
Right. What don't girlfriends suck their boyfriend's dick?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So how come your girlfriend ain't sucking your dick?
Yo, what is
brushing his teeth? Is he brushing his teeth, dog?
What the fuck are you doing, bro? Are you doing house chores or something, nigga?
Guys, call in 919-647-9392. Please call in, guys.
Let me tell you the problem
today.
D-Money. Hold on, real quick. Hold on, real quick. You have this woman that you call your friend. She won't gargle your nuts, and she got a problem when you talk about other women.
What she do?
That sounds like a girlfriend in a sexist relationship.
Right, exactly.
Listen, she do stuff outside of that. Like, let's say, all right, boom.
Outside of that, what?
You know, people that got studios and shit. So whenever I'm ready to record, I can always call her like, "Yo, put me on." Like, she had value outside of that, bro. Like,
But you can't tell her to suck your dick.
Oh my god, bro.
So y'all dress up in onesies and shit and have slumber parties and shit, right? Y'all sit together at night talking about other dudes that y'all like to be with, and y'all giggle and put posters on your wall, and y'all prank call guys and laugh and shit, right? That's what the fuck y'all be doing.
If that's what you do, you do that.
Nah, motherfucker, that's what you sound like you doing. You want some bitch shit.
Nah, I don't do that shit.
No, you still have this question. When is your menstrual cycle?
Why not keep her around? That's all I'm saying.
Or just keep her around there, man. If you're trying to convince us, then keep her around.
Hey, D-Money, do you, brother? I mean, you ain't got to listen to us. If you actually found see, look. One of the things that you got going for you is that you already smashed. Okay, and sometimes it works out that way. Where if you already smashed, but you realize you're not compatible, but she provides some type of value to your life, then go ahead, keep her around. Exactly. So you're fine.
Talking about wear onesie and all of that. Like, come on, yo.
No, listen, you're fine, brother. You're fine. No. The bottom line of
insecure bitch.
The bottom line of the friendship situation is that you don't like try to date a woman and then she's like, well, I don't really like you like that. We could be friends, and then you agree to be friends. But if you already smashed, then it's all right. You understand what I'm saying? If y'all grew up together and she's like a sister to you, then that's all right. You understand? Sometimes there are exceptions to the rule. So I mean, you don't really need our advice, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Make sure you hold a purse when you go panty shopping.
Let me say this to D-Money. Here's the issue.
I'm on the phone.
D-Money, real quick. Here's the issue that I have with you calling and even talking about that. Stand on your shit.
Yeah.
Because you basically called up saying, what's wrong with having a female friend? If that's something you do, and that's something no one can keep you from doing, why even call and talk about it? Just do you. Stand on that shit.
Because y'all be telling other guys that's wrong. Like,
don't worry about what we tell other guys. Nigga, worry about you.
Guys. Yeah, you worry about yourself. You want to be with your little bitch ass girl? Go ahead and do that stupid shit.
Yo, Steve, I know you be wearing onesie with girls, bro. Stop it. Because
I'm saying I know you. I'm telling you, I know you're kind of guy.
See, this is the problem with a lot of men out here, or male say. D-Money, this is the problem. Hold on, D-Money. The problem is that you are not sure about yourself. That's why you calling in, because you want a cosign for what you're doing.
You guys telling other guys like, yo, like if the girl had value outside of that, you should be able to like keep her around.
So what value does a woman provide?
Wait, D-Money. What we're trying to say is this. D-Money, are you there? D-Money, listen. Do you like doing what you're doing?
What happened?
Do you like doing what you're doing? Do you like having this woman as your friend? Yes or no?
Of course.
Okay, so then why do you give a fuck about what we talking about? Why do you care that we're telling other men not to have women friends?
Because what if bro could be friends, smash her, and just keep her around? He could smash her, have her doing other shit.
What I'm saying is, how does that affect your life? How does that affect your life that we're telling other guys not to do this?
Oh, that'll affect me, but come on, man. Like, let other niggas know they could smash girls and be friends with them too. Like, let them know that.
Well, D Money, why don't you start your YouTube channel and let niggas know that?
Fuck.
All right, D Money. Hey, man, always appreciate the call, brother. You have a safe. You know.
And D-Money, there is you can get a bunch of pink panties 10 for $30, dog. I'll send you the coupon place where you and your girlfriend can go.
Yo, D Money, you said one more thing. Go ahead. One more thing. What was your question?
April 2nd.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna see me. I'm pulling up in a suit, so.
All right.
I'm gonna need to talk to you.
All right, brother.
Okay.
Okay.
A moderator there for you because you're gonna be talking a lot and shit.
All right. Yeah. Make sure.
I really don't talk a lot.
Make sure you're there for the Q&A section of the presentation. All right, brother.
Bring your female friends.
No. Yeah, bring her. Definitely bring her. Please bring her.
D Money, are you bringing your female friend?
Daddy, you want her?
Are you bringing your female friend? D Money, are you bringing your female friend?
No females allowed.
Hey, Lucario, she'll feel brand new.
Exactly.
D Money. Females are allowed at this event, bro. Females are allowed at this event.
No, I'm not bringing I'm not bringing.
But she's your best friend. Why not bring her? She's your best friend.
Bro. She can't.
You guys can skip together, holding hands inside the door.
I don't know, man.
I don't even do that.
I don't know, man. If I was this girl, I would be unsure about our friendship if you don't want to bring me to the event.
Oh my god.
All right, yo, D Money, take it easy, brother. Take it easy. All right, take it easy.
We got another question from that gentleman. He's paying all his money. So
okay. Real quick. 412. Hang out for a second. We're gonna answer a question. All right.
Yeah, 1 second. 412. Let us just. Here we go. Oh wait, that's the quality friend. Hold on. Here you go. Oh, here we go.
Define masculinity.
Oh Jesus Christ.
Yo, Christian Goggins, man, you just got paid this Friday, or what happened?
Hey, man, I appreciate that again, brother. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Masculinity is consistency. You understand? Just being consistent, meaning doing things not because you feel like it, but doing things because they need to be done. Right? So masculinity has to do with following your mind and not your heart. Doing things, based on logic and not based on emotion. That is the basis. In my opinion, that's like the baseline of masculinity. And
I agree. And it's traits that women don't have. Yeah. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what they try. If they try to transform, it does not matter. It's inside of you. But if you don't take advantage of it, then you will go the other opposite direction. So I agree with Miles and everything he said right there.
I'll simply answer that. The opposite of you.
That's fine. Well, let me add this. Because a lot of guys think they're masculine, but they're not. And a lot of guys, they think manhood is about making money and being able to pay for shit. When we talk about masculinity, there's a certain type of foundation and structure that you have to your life as a man that has zero to do with women whatsoever.
Right.
And also, let me just say this. And this is how you know a lot of guys are not masculine men, because they're too fucking flexible. Okay, when you are rooted in your manhood and you have a foundation of masculinity, you don't budge, you don't compromise shit, you don't compromise your integrity, your dignity, or your honor for no one or nothing. There are far too many males in this space who compromise everything just for sex.
Right. I'll just say wait for the Game King seminar or the Game King documentary going to come out. You'll know what masculinity is.
hey, Christian, it looks like you paid a lot in my super chat, so I appreciate that, man. But let's go ahead and book you a session. Go ahead and go to Mr1950.com, and we can definitely help you with all your questions and also change your life, man. It's a life changer. I know people don't believe it, but even in a 15-minute or 30-minute window, man, you'll hear it. You'll understand what we're talking about here.
Facts. All right, so we all good on that. All right, so we could get to 412. 412, you're on live with the Real Game No Theory panel. Name, age, city, and how can we help you? 412.
Hey, what's going on? My name is Aisha. I'm from Pittsburgh, PA.
Okay, what's going on, man?
Damn, man. So this little situation, man. I'm going to figure out how to make around it. So I'm working, right? And I'm working at the job for like 6 months. And it's crazy. So the manager, right? Like, man, she's like 32.
Yo, hold on. I'm here.
Millennium Falcon. The fuck is all that noise? Is that R2D2 in the background?
Yeah, hold on. 412. You got beeping and bullshit going on in the background or what?
No, man. I heard the same way you heard that.
Okay. All right. Okay. Listen, 276 and 224. Please put yourselves on mute until I get to you. 224 and 276. Put your shit on mute until I get to you, please. And if we keep hearing bullshit in the background, I will disconnect the call. All right. So 412, please go ahead. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. So mind you, I'm 21 and this lady is 32. By the way, she's my manager, right? Like, this whole hiring site manager and stuff like that. Now, I've only been working the job for 6 months. And, she's new and she came in. And just the 2 weeks of me working there and shit, I never really, said nothing to really anybody for it because I just do my job. Now, mind you, she is bad though. Like, she look good, right?
All right, what's the question, man? What's the question, bro?
I never really approached this.
What's the question, man? Yo, caller. Listen, what is the question? And then we could get the other shit later.
So, all right. So cut straight to the chase. Feel me? I'm saying we chopped it up, shit like that. Me, I didn't even bring it up, nothing like that to her. So, feel me? I ended up busting it down, doing my thing.
What is your fucking question, man? God damn it! If we ask you what 2 + 2 is, tell us fucking 4. Tell us about Miss Crabtree. What the fuck is your question? What the fuck is your question?
Listen. For me to ask you a question, you got to understand.
For you to ask a question, you start with who, what, when, why, where, or when. That's how you do it.
Caller, please ask the question, bro. If it's not, caller, listen.
Bro, stop doing that.
Listen. Please ask a question, or I will disconnect. All right, we're done with 412. 276. What's going on? You on the Real Game No Theory panel? Name, age, city. How can we help you? 276.
Hey, this is Michael from Galax, Virginia. I'm 37 years old.
Hey, man, what's going on with you?
Nothing. Hope y'all doing
K-Zag,
good.
and you're on mute. K-Zag, and you're on mute.
Caller, give me just a moment, real quick, before you ask your question. When y'all call in, and caller, this is not directed at you. Well, it is too, but when y'all call in, ask your question, and if we need all the miscellaneous details, we'll ask it later.
Right.
Don't take up fucking 10 minutes just talking.
Right.
Okay.
All right. Go ahead, 276.
All right. I want to know how to get my baby girl back from this guy.
No. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. We don't try to get bitches back. If a bitch leaves, she's gone. That's that. A man moves on. That's that.
Wait, why you want to get your girl back for?
Sucker.
Well, we were married for 5 years, and this guy that she used to date moved back from the beach. And listen, I'm pretty heavy.
What's your black man?
86 pounds. I'm not the most good-looking guy, but I mean, I do everything for her. I'm not the biggest. I'm only like 5 inches, and
Wow, he's trolling.
Caller. Why are you calling us today?
No, I'm just trying to ask for help.
Listen.
I don't know what else to do.
Caller, why are you calling us today?
Just give me some advice. I
gave you the advice already. Caller, I gave you the advice already. A man moves on. A man doesn't go back, especially when dealing with females. A man moves on.
I want to be entertained, man. So let me ask you a couple questions.
Just never call her again.
So hey, so you said you lost her. Okay. So what happened on the breakup? What happened? What did she say to you?
Well, this guy, he moved back, and I started seeing his truck go by, and her mom happened to say, like, hey, there's, Matt. And I just asked her, who's Matt? And she was like, her mom said, well, that's Jess. She used to date him back a long time ago. And I just happened to look him up on Facebook, and he just,
You just do. Let's say you do is hold her legs up, dog. Why they fucking hold her legs up?
I mean,
so did what? Okay, you still didn't tell me like what did she say to you on the breakup? Because it seems like whatever she did didn't matter. You still want her back. So what did she do to break up with you?
She said, I think we should end stuff. I don't think we're in the right place right now. And it just came all of a sudden. We'll come to find out he plays in a band, and I guess she went out and watched him.
All right. So call her. I heard it. I called her. I heard it. So let me give you some advice. I remember my grandfather, and I'm sure he's heard this from several people, but he used to say, when someone show you who they are, believe them. You ever heard that before?
No.
Okay, well, I'm telling you now. She showed you who she was. You need to believe her. But what I will tell you in bigger importance is that it shows you who you are.
Oh.
Because you have allowed the disrespect. This is not nothing new. The whole relationship have been you being disrespectful from start to finish. So now, in order for you to get that back, let me tell you what you get back. You get back your dignity. You get back your integrity. You get back your manhood if you learn the game. Right now, you have zero. And the problem is you're calling into a show with men who know themselves. So this is laughable. This is so laughable because this is unheard of in our lifestyle. This would never occur. So this is why you hear the humor. And when we're talking to you, because you have allowed the level of disrespect. Let me tell you something. I'm a 3-cube ice man. I like 3 cubes in my ice. There's been times I done left a woman's house because I told her I wanted 3 cubes and there's 4 to 5 in there. Oh, I forgot. Either you make me a new glass or this is the last time I'm speaking to you. And I know that sounds petty, right? But the dominance of me making sure you are perfect is very important to me. Do you understand that, sir?
Yeah.
Did you hear him?
All right, hold on 1 second. All right, so look, we got 469. You just joined. I'm gonna need you to put the show on mute in the background. Matter of fact, put your fucking phone on mute. If I continue to hear background noise, I will disconnect the call. 469. All right. Now 276. Continue.
Nothing. That's just all I wanted to know. I even started doing stuff like, I live in a small town. There's not a lot of women around here.
I can tell.
Walter Mountain.
I started trying to rap to even because he plays music in a band, and I was trying to start rapping to even get
this nigga gotta be trolling, bro.
Call her. 276.
And I'll be packing that heat up with the stitches and dishes.
Oh no! Now he's rapping. Oh,
he's trolling.
All right, hang up on that bitch.
Would that get her back?
No. All right, listen. Look, you're gonna have to add more syllables to your flow in order to get the girl back. Once you add more syllables to the flow, then you'll be perfect. All right, brother.
We'll just start beatboxing on top of that, bro. Go ahead.
Okay.
All right, and make sure
I wanted to tell y'all. Hey, yo, what's up? This is Jake from Statesville. What's going on? Butt stuff. Yeah.
Butt stuff. Oh,
hello, partner. Do-si-do.
Okay, so we got 224. 224, you're on live with the Real Game No Theory panel. Name, age, city. How can we help you? 224.
How's it going? Yeah, sorry about the noise in the background earlier. I'm on my way back. A little something, so
okay.
Still driving back out to my house right now. But yeah, I really just want to call in. I've been calling in probably for a while. I want to say hey guys, that direct shit really worked. I'm not even lying. And if you still have a little bit of worry about it, still a little bit of hesitation, just ask yourself, would Mr. 1950 call you a bitch ass nigga for what you're doing? That's all I want to say.
Sir, are you qualified to use the N-word, sir?
Did he say the N-word?
Yeah, just say colored. Just say colored.
Sir, where do you come from, sir? And what makes you qualified to use the N-word?
Nigeria Igbo tribe. So.
Okay, all right. Oh, you one of them niggas who sound super other side.
Yeah, I'm the tech geek.
Okay, gotcha. You're a tech geek. Okay.
He called them with his customer service voice. And shit.
He sound like his name was Chet. That's
hey, say some shit. Say some shit in Yoruba or whatever the fucking the Nigerian shit is. Say some shit.
No, I don't speak the language. I think it's like French or something. I speak French, but that's like it.
Okay, all right, man. Did you have any other questions though?
No, not to. Oh, actually, okay. So yesterday there was these two chicks, whatever. They like best friends and shit. I went up to them both, told them both what it was. Like I told them, I fuck with you both. Basically, I said some wild out of pocket shit, and they loved it.
Mm-hmm.
So now I've got both of their numbers separate.
Mm-hmm.
So would you recommend that I put them in a group chat and then just say
I recommend you throw their numbers away because you don't know what the fuck you're doing. Throw their numbers away.
Let me ask you a question.
That you're sorry.
Let me ask you a question. When you just prior to you getting their numbers, what exactly did you say verbatim?
It doesn't make any sense.
What did you say to him?
Yeah, so I was so first I introduced myself in a bid format or whatever. Then after that, instead of just taking a number, I just went into telling them about how I thought they were sexy as hell, how I love how their titties were huge as fuck. And I was like, listen, I want to be honest, I look forward to having you girls squirt on my face later tomorrow. So that's kind of what I said.
So let me ask this question. You saying all that fake ass bullshit and you're calling us to ask, what do you do? You're saying all this shit and now you're asking us, what do you do? Throw their fucking numbers away. First call them and apologize for wasting their fucking time and throw their numbers away, loser.
So caller, look.
What a fucking loser.
See, what you said don't make no sense. Because if you said all that shit for real, and they were like, okay, and you got their number, then there's nothing left to do but to call it and set it up.
Right.
You ain't doing that shit.
Okay.
There's two phone numbers, so it's not like they're.
Oh my god, dude!
Yeah, so call them, set it up the same way you hit them up. Yo, come through. She coming through, and then you make it happen. What are you talking about?
All right, here's what you do. Which girl is the dominant girl? Which girl is the girl that you could tell to do something and she'll tell the other girl to do it for you?
The shorter one, I guess.
The shorter one. All right. So just hit up the shorter one and just be like, yo, you and your friend come through to the spot so y'all could squirt on my face or whatever the fuck you said.
Man, he ain't built that way.
Let me add this. What you should have did, caller, assuming that you really said all that shit, which I'm very skeptical that you did, but assuming, I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. Why not set up a sexual rendezvous right then and there?
While you have both of them in front of you, exactly.
You got them right there. Why leave? Let's do something right now.
I know I was supposed to be clear and concise, take 30 seconds or something because I was at the bar, so I was doing rounds or whatever. My first round was
listen. Caller. Let me ask another question. Do you have your own spot?
Right now I'm on spring break, so no.
Okay, so you're at a bar. I'm assuming you got some money. How come you didn't take them to a hotel?
I was under the impression I remember listening to Lucario and Miles' show, and they were saying
fuck all that, fuck that, fuck all that. When you talked about them squirting on your face, can you tell us exactly how they responded verbally to you? What did they say?
Yeah, so they gave a laugh of surprise. He's like, I can't believe you said that. That's fucking crazy. And I was like, hey, listen, I just keep it 100 with you guys. I have no reason to lie.
Caller, fuck all that miscellaneous shit. Did they consent to wanting to do that? Did they say, cool, we're down for that? Did they ever say anything like that?
No, I guess they laughed and then they both gave me their numbers, but there was no verbal confirmation yeah, okay, we would like to squirt on your face.
And caller, when you first got on the call, I heard you say that direct shit really works, right? Isn't that what I heard you say?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you're so direct, then what's all this taking the number and not setting nothing up?
Right.
If we're direct, what does the word direct mean? That means the shortest distance between two lines, right?
Yeah.
So what's with all the taking of the number and now possibly wondering which girl should I call and should I get them in a group chat and should I do? We're trying to be direct, correct? So why not be direct and like K Zagan said, set it up or try to get them to go with you that night?
Mm-hmm. Well, as I said, it was like at the very beginning of my time there, so I thought I was supposed to like, you know, do some prospecting, talk to all the chicks like that I want to talk to, and
Caller, again, we're fucking up because we're misconstruing the definition of the word direct. Don't you get that part?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. If you're really trying to be direct, then all of that shit that you're talking is a bunch of bullshit excuses, truly because you're actually scared. Because
you know what it is too, real quick. I noticed this. This is what I noticed with a lot of guys, right? You guys actually miss the point of doing what you do, and the reason why you miss the point is because you have no point in the first place.
Right.
So y'all just do stuff. Okay, I'm gonna be direct because Miles and Lucara said to be direct. But what is your purpose for being direct? So you were being direct to be direct, but you had no purpose. Because if your purpose for being direct was to smash, then you would have been direct about smashing. You see what I'm saying? So you're like, well, I was direct with her, but then I was walking around the club and talking to other women.
And making rounds.
Right. Why would you make rounds if your goal is to smash when you had two girls? You could have smashed right there. You see what I'm saying? So when we tell you guys these things, you still have to have a purpose as to why you're doing. There has to be a goal. There has to be a reason why you do stuff. So a lot of times the reason why you guys can't actually make things happen because you don't have a reason as to why you're doing the stuff. Do you see what I'm saying? This is why dudes are trying to steal Miles's line and be like, hey, girl, is anyone going to be okay with me taking you out? You're just saying that because Miles said it, but you don't have a purpose as to why you're saying it. You see what I'm saying? And then this is why you get caught up and you don't know what to do next because you have no purpose as to why you're doing what you do.
You're right. You no masculine identity.
Right.
That's some weird shit for him to, assuming that he's not, telling a lie, for you to say all of that shit about sex, but your main goal isn't to fuck. Your main goal is to get their phone number. That's
right,
weird.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like,
weird shit.
Caller. How does that? Yeah. How the fuck does that work? Where you telling chicks, yo, your titties are so big, I want the both of y'all to squirt on my face, and then you say, all right, so I'll take your numbers and then call you sometime later.
I guess I'll call you because I don't know which one to call first.
Like, does that make sense to you, bro?
You fake.
Yeah, I kind of see where I guess I have the wrong method of prospecting.
Like, imagine this. Imagine if you were hungry, right? And then somebody came up to you and be like, yeah, man, I got some mashed potatoes with gravy. I got some fried chicken. I got some asparagus. And I got some, and it's all tasty and ready and it's hot and you can smell it, right? And then I say to you, all right, so I'm gonna give you the food tomorrow.
Right.
Like, does that make any sense? Is that direct?
No.
Yeah, exactly. So work on your identity, bro. Work on what you really want from these women. And you're on spring break, bro. As soon as you don't have to make rounds and prospect. You find a woman that's attracted to you and you're attracted to her, do what the fuck you got to do right then and there. Stop being a bitch.
Right, because you've already met the woman or allegedly met the women that would have done the thing that you were trying to do to make the rounds.
Exactly.
Bro, look, caller, check this out. I went to a club by myself one time, right? And I was there for about 10 minutes or so. I came across these two friends, two Mexican babes. I had a conversation with them that lasted less than 5 minutes. We ended up leaving. Not one time did I ask for their fucking phone numbers. As soon as I realized they was down, I'm like, let's go. And they said, let's go. And we left. The point of me telling you that story is, if I walk into an establishment within the first 30 seconds, if I realize some chicks want to fuck, I'm leaving.
Right.
I'm not going to stay the rest of I accomplished my mission.
Right.
I'm out of there.
And that's the key. A lot of guys don't have a goal. A lot of guys are just doing things. And that's the problem. Oh, well, how do I talk to girls? What do I say? Blah, 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 blah. They go up and they talk to a girl, but they're just talking to the girl just because they want to talk to the girl, but they have no point as to why they're talking to the girl. Right. You see what I'm saying? And that's the thing. You have to have your own goal in mind, your own point as to why you're doing what you're doing, because that's the reason why you're doing it. You see what I'm saying? If you have no reason, then you're going to be lost in the sauce and you're just doing shit just to do it with no direction.
Exactly.
And then nothing's going to happen.
And this is another example of why the free content doesn't work for you motherfuckers. You understand? A lot of you motherfuckers, y'all listen to the video and y'all get inspired because you hear us on the YouTube live talking slick. But see, we're talking slick about the truth of our lives. Mm-hmm. You understand? It doesn't carry over from osmosis through the fucking YouTube screen where you can say what we say, be direct like Miles, and have the gorilla, the mindset, the man mindset, and have the gorilla lifestyle. It's not gonna fucking work for y'all. You understand what I'm saying? You have to know what the fuck you want. That's why you got to get coaching. That's why getting the coaching and getting that real one-on-one information, that's what's going to let you know who you are, what you want, and how to truly execute based on your abilities.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Because for example, if you look at a sport like basketball, the 7 foot guy, the way that he's going to score mostly is from dunking the fucking basketball. Why? Because he's 7 foot. His identity dictates that he's going to score in the paint. You understand? Now the 6 foot nigga, he most likely going to be a point guard, and he's going to make most of his baskets from the perimeter because his identity states that that's how it's supposed to be. The problem is you guys don't know whether you a center or a fucking point guard. You have no idea of who you really are. You're just listening to the free information. You get inspired and you go out and you talk shit. Now, I'm glad that you feel like, oh yeah, the direct stuff really works, but you don't even know what the information working actually means, because here's what happened to you. You were direct with these 2 women, and just because you got a cordial response from them, you considered that it worked. But what you really wanted was to smash. Did you smash? So did it really work? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think he should call him right now. Steve. Yeah. I think he should call him right now.
No, none of them bitches, no, don't do it.
Yo,
man, don't do that shit.
All right, caller. Hey, man, we appreciate the call, but you got to get on somebody's program, bro. Go to realgamenotheory.com and get with one of us for coaching and make that real investment. All right, brother?
All right, sounds good. Thank you, guys.
All right, man. And be safe on your spring break, man. Don't do nothing stupid out there.
Right.
All right, take it easy. All right, so we got 4.
He's not. He's cautious.
Right? We got 469. 469, you're on live with the Real Game No Theory panel. Name, age, city. How can we help you? 469.
Yes, sir. Yes, my name is Jeremiah. I'm not 20, and I'm from Dallas, Texas.
All right.
You say he's not 20?
So
he was going to say 19, but I think
I heard that too, bro.
I'm 20.
Yeah.
So my question is that, so when you out here in the field, and let's say you get rejected from a chick, you basically a part of being a man is you keep moving on, like you.
There's no such thing as rejection.
Thank you for yeah. There's no what the fuck is rejection, caller? There's no such thing as it. What is rejection?
So basically, when you try to introduce a woman to what you're trying to do, but she finds it. Is
she allowed to say no? Is she allowed to have a thought?
Yes.
So what does her thought or reaction have to do with you? That's not rejection. What is rejection? You know what rejection is? You rejecting your fucking self. There other thing other than rejecting, you reject yourself. Women don't reject you. How the fuck does a woman reject you?
And also, caller, you do know real men don't see it as anything like that. So for me, she just missed out on the best opportunity that she would ever get on the planet.
Exactly.
Right. I walk away great with that.
Exactly. But caller, what exactly is your question? Because you was just kind of, yammering on and on about bullshit. Can you just ask us the question and then we'll get to the details if we need it?
Yeah. So my question is, I'm not gonna ask how do you get over rejection, because y'all just said it's not rejection. So
wait, stop. You said get over?
Yep. Caller.
Wait, can I show him something? Caller. Stick your arm out. I'm serious. I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna show you a mind fuck. Stick your arm out. I'm serious. Okay, just stick your arm out. Okay, is it out?
All right. Yes,
all right. Grab your arm. You can grab your arm, right?
All right.
You can grab it. All right, smack it one time or pinch it, not hard, but I'm just showing you something. All right, you did that? Okay, you're real, right? So you're real, right? You understand that, right?
Yes,
right?
sir.
So now go ahead and grab rejection's arm. Pinch rejection. Smack rejection. Can you do it?
No.
So how can you get over something that's not fucking there?
It's a state of mind, caller.
It's a state of mind, man.
State of mind. Matter of fact, this is what all y'all listening right now. This is how you should look at rejection. A conversation that ended abruptly. Just a real short conversation you had with somebody.
Exactly.
That's it.
Caller, what can you please just tell us the question, brother? Please, Jesus.
Yeah, so basically, I was saying is that part of being a man when you just move forward, like when you move on.
So when you order a sandwich have you ever been to a McDonald's or a restaurant where they didn't have something that you wanted? You wanted it, they didn't have it. What did you do? You either ordered something else or you went to another place, right?
Yes.
So what's the difference?
Yes, and there's really not a difference. It's just
God dang nabbit.
Right. And caller, let me ask you a question. So do you like when women are interested in you and want to have sex with you and date you and stuff like that?
Yes.
Right. So you like that right now. What happens is that in order to experience that, the other opposite of that has to be also true. That means the other part of it has to exist. That means that there has to be women who are not interested in you and who do not want to date you. Do you understand that?
Right.
So that means that's part of the whole game. So in order for you, for example, to understand what hot water is, you got to understand what cold water is. It's all on the same spectrum. So you can't have hot water without cold water. You can't have cold water without hot water. So that means you can't have women who want to fuck you if you don't have women who don't want to fuck you. Does that make sense?
So it's basically like 50-50.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. It's part of the game. That's what I'm saying. It's part of the whole thing. So it's part of the game where women have to say no to you. Does that make sense?
Caller, you fuckable. Now, I'm not saying it as a gay thing. Caller, do you see yourself as fuckable? I'm gonna make change that about. Caller, do you see yourself as fuckable?
Yeah, it was hard to hear right there.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I had to change that. Caller, do you see yourself as fuck you guys? Caller, do you see yourself as fuckable?
To women.
No, you don't.
Women.
No, you don't. No, I can tell you don't. Because if you see yourself as fuckable, you won't give a fuck about what somebody says when you see yourself as fuckable. When you actually believe that you're the shit, you're the star, you're the opportunity and not a fucking option, you won't move the way you're moving. You won't see yourself as fuckable. And I mean, that's why I kind of fucked on the question. That's why I get on my bitch ass on that shit. But I'm saying you don't see yourself as fuckable, then you don't see yourself as an opportunity. You look at yourself as an option because you don't bring anything to the table in your mind to say, well, damn, she won't fuck me because of who the fuck I am. You don't believe in yourself, sir.
Well, to further illustrate what you're saying, Steve, the fact that he said, how do you get over rejection? That implies that he doesn't look at himself, you know what I'm saying, as an opportunity. He's looking at the woman like, please say yes to me. Please. And he's attached to wanting to hear the word, yes, I'm interested.
Right.
So when he don't hear it, that's why he feels some type of way.
Right.
Like all disappointed, like the wind been out of his sails. He probably walked off with his chest sunken in and his head down and shit.
Right.
No,
to all you guys' point.
And when a woman does that, I just move on to the next. When I go to the,
are you sure? You might move on physically, but how do you feel emotionally when you get told no?
Broken.
What?
No, that's what I was asking. Is that part of being a man when you move on? That's what I was saying.
No. Listen to what I asked you. Okay. Yeah, you might walk away physically. You might move on physically because you walked away. But how do you feel emotionally after being told no?
I just go talk to another chick.
No,
He said, how do you feel, caller? How do you feel when you get rejected? Quote unquote.
Feel.
I don't feel nothing. I just move on.
then why are you calling
Why
us?
the fuck you lying? Why you? Why are you calling us then? Why are you calling? All right. So let me look at your question. So it sounds like you want to understand something about manhood. Okay. So what exactly are you trying to understand? Because you said, is that part of being a man to move on? What is causing you to ask this question then?
Yeah, so like masculine identity, like when a man can surpass anything that comes his way. Like, let's say if you like let's say if a woman declines your invitation 30 times,
right?
But you
30 times.
Wait. A woman declines.
That's what I was saying.
A woman declines the invitation 30 times. What do you mean? So you mean if you talk to the same woman or you talk to 30 different women and get declined? What do you mean?
30 different women
and get declined. Okay.
But you still strong mentally.
Right. You still move on. Okay. So you understand all of this stuff. So what is your question?
Yes, what I'm saying is that part of being a man.
Caller. I think you're missing the boat here. You're in the wrong neighborhood. Listen, caller. If you are sick, do you go to a lawyer, accountant, or a cook? You go to any of those things?
No.
So here's your problem. You're asking about something that you're not. You cannot even comprehend the answer that we give you because you're not a fucking man. So you are going to try like all these fucking guys do who are fucking feminine. You're going to make manhood in your eyes or what you think manhood is versus being a student of the game, dog. Y'all are always in there. I talk about it. Y'all always in this book shit. You gotta understand these motherfuckers teach you one thing. All these motherfuckers I don't like on this goddamn panel for shaming me for that gay shit I said. But one thing about these motherfuckers that's true, that they're not teaching you book smarts. They're teaching you street motherfucking game. It's the one thing that you motherfuckers that are looking for book answers don't understand. You gotta learn from a motherfucker from the street to understand what the fuck we saying, dog. You can't comprehend it because you're going to take what these guys are saying and you'll go right to your elementary book school thinking and try to fill in the blanks like that, dog. It doesn't work that way, man.
See, we call it an underlying problem with what you're asking. Like the question you're asking is a question you're asking because you're full of doubt about what you're asking, right? And I understand because you're like, well, I want to know what it is so that I can know what it is to be a man, right? So what I'm telling you is that a man doesn't doubt himself. You understand what I'm saying? But what happens is that it seems like you're sort of flip-flopping in what you're saying, but in order to like get validation from us, because when you called in, you said, how do I get over rejection? But then on the flip side, you said, well, I don't really care. I just move on and I'm good. But then you're asking, is that okay? Is that okay that I move on? Is that the right thing to do?
Is that being a man?
Is that right? So what are you actually doing? And this is why you need to be honest and say, because K-Zagan said, how does it make you feel? And then it took you a long time to tell us how it makes you feel. And then it sounded like you said something that you thought we wanted to hear instead of the truth. You see what I'm saying? So if you would have been like, man, yeah, that shit make me kind of feel fucked up when women tell me no. Which is really the truth, because if it wasn't the truth, you wouldn't be calling in.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? So part of the reason why you can't get the answer from us is because you're not honest with yourself in the first place. So you're not going to be able to get the answer you're looking for.
And the only time you feel a way in regards of anything a woman says to you that doesn't go the way you feel like it should, really what you're saying is that you see her above yourself. She's special. You know, when you consider a woman special, she has never done anything for you. You're putting her above yourself. And it's fucking crazy, sir. When you walk up to a woman, you put your bid in, you talk to her, it don't go the way you wanted to go, you walk away, and you start to feel inside, it's just eating you away that she decided to go in a different direction for what she wanted in her life. That tells me right there, bro, that you're saying that this woman is fucking special. There's nothing special about this woman. The woman becomes special when she is specialized in listening. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It didn't. It fucking didn't. They was definitely over there.
Here's an opportunity for you to be a man right now and be forthcoming. How did it make you feel when you got rejected? Or the woman told you, no, she's not interested?
I'm telling you that when I go to my clubs, I said I just move on. I just talk to another chick. That's interesting.
Stop lying. You came on here and said, how do you get over rejection?
No.
Did you say that, yes or no?
I said at first, before I said that, I said I'm not going to say that. And then somebody moved forward of saying that somebody thought that I was saying. I said I'm not going to say that. I was trying to describe my question.
No, caller. Let me ask you a question. Did the words come out of your mouth and say, how do you get over rejection? Yes or no?
Yes, but I said before I said not.
No. That's all we need to know. That's what I'm trying to say. The fact that you said it means that it's something inside you that feels that way. That's what we're trying to get you to understand. But you don't want to face yourself, so you're never going to improve, grow, or get help because you're not even allowing yourself to be on. Bro, if I go to the doctor, right? If I have something wrong with me, if I'm sick, let's say I'm sick and I got a headache, and I go to the doctor says, so what's up with you? What's going on? And I tell him, oh, well, my hand hurts. I'm never going to get healed from my headache because I'm not being honest about what's happening. This is what we're trying to tell you. So until you're being honest, forget your ego, right? Be honest and let us know what it is so that we can help you, because we can't help you unless you're honest. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir. It does.
Right. So what we're asking you, can you at least please, because you still haven't even answered the question, how did it make you feel? Because you still didn't answer. You're just like, well, I walked away. That we're not talking about what you did. We're talking about the feeling. How did it make you feel?
Sad. Go ahead and say it.
I just forgot about it.
Don't cry, man. Relax. Don't cry. Just relax.
I'm not crying.
Hang up immediately, bro. We don't do crying.
Oh, look, you know what the feeling is? Do you know what that means?
So, caller. Let me ask it another way. Did you feel disappointment? Did you feel anything like that?
No.
You didn't feel nothing.
Bro, why are you calling in then, bro? It doesn't make sense.
I guess I got my question all messed up. I don't know, but
well, I can tell you right now, if you conduct yourself like you do with us with women, we can see why they tell you no.
High achieving spectrum. He's on the spectrum.
Number one, you don't sound very self-assured. You're also very indecisive in the way that you put shit.
Hey, caller, do you have one of those blue wheelchair stickers you put in your back window?
No, sir.
Okay, so you have the ability. You have the ability to think, to do what you're supposed to physically. All these things, you have the ability to do that. What's taking so fucking long to answer simple questions?
What kind of shoes are you wearing, Fifth?
I hate fucking delay. Bro, let me just say this real quick. I hate delay so fucking much. Like I my time is so valuable. I fucking hate someone to sit here and I could just imagine you sitting there wasting our fucking time when you're supposed to be answering these questions. Zach done asked you the question like 3 fucking times.
Right.
How many times does he have to ask you?
And
can you tell me that?
I felt nothing.
You felt nothing.
I mean, I don't know.
But then but caller, see, that contradicts what you said. You said, how do I get over rejection? If you felt nothing, then what would you need to get over?
Well, well, that goes back to what I was saying. I guess that wasn't the question I was trying to ask, but
No.
We all heard you say that, bro.
It's not about the question you want to ask. You said it. That means it's, bro. Okay, bro. If I squeeze an orange, right? What comes outside with the orange?
Great.
Orange juice.
Exactly. Why? Because that's inside the orange, correct?
Yes, sir.
Right. So what came outside of you was that question. So that means that question is inside you. The question of how do I get over rejection? That's what we're trying to explain to you, bro. That means you're that's what you're really thinking. Does that make sense? So even if you didn't mean to say it, you said it because it's inside you. You understand? You'll never hear me say, yo, I want to suck some dick. You know why? Because that's not inside me. I don't want to do that shit. You'll never hear me say that shit.
Never say that. I'm unsubscribing from your channel.
And blocking numbers and all types of. That's a lot of work to do. We be blocking numbers.
Hey, we got to talk with April.
Unsubscribing to your life, nigga.
April, say, April, what's going on with your boy, dog? Miles,
I wouldn't even ask that. I'm not even asking. I'm not even asking nobody, nigga. I'm just gonna believe what the fuck that nigga said.
Yeah, we gotta get that motherfucking medicine like a motherfucker, dog.
Yes, queen.
April, keep fucking him. Fuck that demon out of him.
Cole, that's what we saying, bro. That's what we're saying. You said it, bro. That's what we're trying to tell you, man. So you're not being honest, man. Come on, stop.
In my mind, another one bites the dust.
Okay.
Cole, let me ask you a question. When you're talking to a woman that you're interested in, and she's down to kick it with you, how does that make you feel then?
It feels great.
Oh, it does. It feels great, huh?
Right.
So when a woman says yes, she's with it, that has an impact on your mood? I got you, nigga. I got you, nigga.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
So wait, so you can tell us that you feel great when it happens when she says yes, but when she says no, you're telling us you feel nothing?
Oh, he said it does change it. That nigga Zach asked a perfect question. It changed his mood, nigga. He said yes.
Oh man. I don't even see no more.
You see the lag? You see the lag though, Miles?
It's facts. Caller, listen. We want you to get to the point where you feel good about what you're doing with your life. Whether or not there's a woman there is irrelevant. You get what I'm saying? So that means if a woman says no, then you still feel how you feel. If a woman says yes, you still feel how you feel. The fact that you said, "Oh, I feel great" when the woman is down to hang out with me, that's that's a telltale sign that, just like Lucario was talking about, there's always a balance in life. So if you feel great when a woman wants to hang out with you, it's logical for us to know the truth that you feel bad when a woman doesn't want to hang out with you. You understand? And that's a mentality that you have to learn that once you get coaching, once you invest in yourself, once you get with one of us, go to realgamenotheory.com and get with one of us for coaching and really, get on one of our memberships and get some real content, one-on-one information, coaching and stuff. That's where we could take your mindset, right? So you're balanced and you realize that the game is about you and not about whether or not a woman says yes. You understand?
Did you hear his tonality change? He was on some Tony the Tiger shit. He said, "Great,
you're great."
Everything's
great. Tell you, bro. High achieving spectrum.
All right, caller. So I'm gonna let you go, brother. But thanks for the call. All right.
All right. Next time. All
right. Take it easy. All right. So we got 440. You're on live with the Real Game No Theory panel. Name, age, city, and how can we help you?
Jason. 24. I'm in Houston. I was just wondering, how do I stop being mad all the fucking time? Enjoy my life.
Mad at what? Yeah, what is he getting mad at?
What are you mad about?
Mad like I ain't got no bitches. You know what I'm saying?
No. You remember I said it earlier. You're just lonely. You're not. No. See, you're looking at a surface. You're not looking at the root of the problem. That's what you motherfuckers are doing.
Hold on.
You're not mad.
Hold on 1 second, Steve. Hold that thought, Steve. Listen, 516, you just came on the line and we getting all this background noise. Please put your phone on mute right now. 516, put your phone on mute right now. Okay, and 347, make sure you're on mute as well. Put your shit on mute. Thank you. All right, so now so now Steve, go ahead. We're talking to 440. Go ahead.
Yeah, 440. You're not mad. That's just the lie or the rug over the main problem. Again, you're lonely. That's where everything is coming from. You're just lonely, but you're upset because you can't do nothing to solve your loneliness, so it triggers your anger. And that's why you need to learn some game, because if you are the way you are and a woman runs into you, you're going to be that guy in the beginning of the video we showed, that you're going to accept any kind of behavior from a woman just as long as you have somebody. So you're not mad. That's the lie. The lie is, your truth is, you're just lonely. Am I correct? Are you going to admit that you're a lonely guy, right?
Honestly, man, that's 100% true.
All right. That's the beginning.
Lonely.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. These guys are lonely. They don't know how to. Yeah, it's at least he was honest. Y'all got it.
Caller, listen. So it's once been said. I forgot the exact name of the guy, but you have to understand that if you are if you feel lonely when you're by yourself, if you feel lonely, that means you're in bad company. Mm-hmm. Do you understand that? And I don't say that to insult you, but it says something about your perspective of yourself. You understand? Mm-hmm. So, another origin of your anger and your loneliness is because you don't think well of yourself. You understand? Like, okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate yourself in general? Looks, whatever. How would you rate yourself, brother?
I mean, in terms of looks, or
whatever, like anything
like
you want, overall. How would you rate your life, yourself, your existence? Give me a rating from 1 to 10.
Honestly, the only thing that I feel is missing is like what Steve said. I'm lonely.
Listen. I asked you a question, didn't I? And I need you to answer the question. I need that rating. That's what I need.
All right. So you want me to give you a rating?
An overall rating of your entire existence.
I don't know, man.
No. Why is that hard?
No.
Say a number, 1 to 10. Say a number. Which number?
Say a number 1 through 10, bro. A number 1 through 10.
A 6.
A 6. All right. So that means you think your life is pretty much around average, right?
I mean, yeah, I live in a first world country. I mean, I got a little bit of money. I ain't rich.
Right.
I'm saying I'm good looking.
I'm rich.
Got no bitches. No friends.
I'm rich.
Yeah, but there's 40. So basically, your life is all right, but there's 40% missing from your life right now.
Miles, you hear what he's saying? He's red pill. This is what he said. I look good, I have a little bit of money. He's just red pill shit.
Wait, caller. Let me ask you a question, because you said talking about bitches. So, do you think you'd be happier if you had some women?
No. I mean, a little bit.
This is medical, dog.
A little bit. So you think you'd be a little bit happier if you had women?
Yeah, just a little bit. Yeah.
Why?
It fix my problem. It wouldn't fix my problem.
What is your problem?
I don't know. That's why I'm calling in.
It's depression. It's depression.
But caller, you said when you called up, you're angry because you ain't got no bitches. So what I'm asking you is, and then you just said that'll help you a little bit. So how is having women gonna help you a little bit to not be angry?
I mean, because I got bitches. I mean, I can, if I want some pussy, I can have some pussy. You know what I'm saying? I got a pretty bitch on my side. You know what I'm saying? Wow. Kind of feels good.
Okay, so now let me ask you a question. Now let's say you start getting some pussy and you like the pussy, and then the woman that you're getting pussy from don't want to give you pussy no more. Are you going to be angry, or are you going to be cool with that?
I mean, that's how the game go. It is what it is.
Wait. So now you saying that if you was to acquire pussy and not have it after the fact, you'd be cool with that. But now when you don't have any pussy, now you mad. That don't make no sense, because shouldn't you also apply that same logic to what's going on with you now? Can't you just say, well, that's how the game go. I ain't got no chicks right now. Can't you also say that?
I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't have chicks right now, but you can't say, Lucario, if a bitch leave me, then you should just be good with not having bitches because if a bitch leaves, then it's cool.
Okay,
it is cool.
That's like saying we don't even try to get.
Caller, see this right. Okay, caller, I want you to listen. And April said something in the chat about you needing therapy, and I agree. Here's the problem, and both men and women have this fucking problem. Y'all have this depression, and y'all literally believe having a person of the opposite sex to come into your life will all of a sudden bring joy into your life. So what you're doing without even realizing it is you're making somebody else outside of you obligated and responsible for your fucking happiness.
Facts.
Right. When you should be happy before the bitch get there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a chemical imbalance, sir. You have a chemical imbalance. And there's nothing no man on this panel can do. Now we can help you. We can help you bring more women into your life. We can do that. But what we can't help you with is how you feel about yourself. And I'm talking about because your chemical imbalance is there. You are suffering from a thing they call depression.
Yeah, but there's no way that you can know that.
No. This is what I do. So this is what you don't know about me. And this is what I'm saying. It's called assessments. It's verbal assessments. And see, in the verbal assessments, I can listen to key things that you say that trigger me to believe that you need help. And it's nothing wrong with a man needing help. But you cannot change what you do not acknowledge. So if you do not acknowledge, you will never change it. Right now, you are not acknowledging that it's a chemical imbalance and you need help from a professional.
I mean, I agree with needing help, but the whole chemical imbalance thing, I don't know.
That's a part of it. What do you think depression is? What do you think depression is?
You're a bitch.
Yeah, you're definitely you're definitely
a chemical imbalance.
No, listen what happened just now. How did your countenance and cadence change so drastically just now?
No, that wasn't him. That was probably another caller.
That was probably another caller. Okay, because listen, okay, that wasn't you. My bad. But listen, have you ever been clinically diagnosed for mental issues?
No.
Yeah, so that clearly you don't really know then, right?
April says something very profound that I want to ask the caller.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead, Jack.
So April MC said he would be abusive in a relationship until he fixes himself. Caller, let me ask you a question because you said something at the very beginning that you were angry.
So crazy.
Have you ever lost a girlfriend because of your anger issues?
No.
Listen.
Caller. Yeah.
Have you ever lost a girlfriend because of your anger issues?
Because of what?
Your anger issues. Have you ever lost a girlfriend?
Okay, so April is a girl, right?
Okay, bro, answer the question.
Have you ever lost a girlfriend because of anger?
Answer the question. Have you ever lost a woman or lost a relationship because of anger issues? Answer the question.
No, I've never. Actually, I'm really cool, calm, and collected. Like a bitch could do anything. A bitch could cheat on me.
Wait, caller. So where's all this? You're angry from? So you just told us from you when you first got on that you're angry. So how all of a sudden now you cool, calm, and collected?
I look angry, and to some degree, I am like very serious, very angry.
When I was really young, I'm not gonna lie, I had anger problem. I was definitely verbally abusive. Like I will call a bitch. So it would be ugly. I don't use these type of words anymore because it showed my kinks in my armor. So I'm a lot more stoic when it comes to like how I move as a man. But when I was younger, I was definitely verbally abusive, and because I had a lot of anger, that for me, it took me a lot of meditation. I brought God really. He took over my life, and I allowed that. And see, a lot of that change happened because I acknowledged my anger.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm trying to tell you, sir, is that if you do not acknowledge your anger as being a problem, then nothing is going to change. It's called being insane. You know the definition of being insane, right? continuously doing the same thing, expecting a different result.
Yeah, caller. Here's the thing, caller. You got call. Listen,
Just like Steve, bro. Just like Steve, bro. You fucking my wife, bro. You fucking my wife, bro.
Who the fuck is that talking, man? Who is that?
You want to pick up the
Yo,
phone,
516 is not your turn.
Fuck you and my wife, and we got a problem, bro. I'm gonna catch you, Steve. I'm gonna.
Look at this bitch ass nigga. Yeah, keep it alive, please.
You fucking my wife.
Yeah, caller.
He may.
Yeah, caller. Caller. Between anger and loneliness is called insecurity, and this is where April is right at. Because you are lonely and you get a woman and you feel that you got to keep the woman, because what you say, I want a woman to be by my side. I want to get some pussy and all this other stuff. And then you talk about that's what the game is. You ain't even in the fucking game to even know that. I'm going to leave that alone. That's bullshit. I'm saying to you that when you get with a woman, because of your loneliness tied with your anger, between that is going to be insecurity, following her around, telling her what you can and cannot do. I'm telling you what you're going to, dog. I'm telling you what you're going to be doing, dog. I got clients like you. Look, I told you were lonely. You said you were angry. I told you were lonely. And I'm telling you that if you got a woman, you will do things you won't believe right now, but you're going to try to capture and hold her, man. And just fuck it. Just hang up this. Fuck it. Never mind.
Yeah, these dudes be calling, asking for help, but then when we start talking to them, they start walking back what they said.
Because of my anger and because of my loneliness, I won't even let myself get close to a bitch.
No, but if you got a bitch, that's what I'm saying. If you got a bitch, you're gonna try to capture her. You're gonna handcuff her. She's not gonna go anywhere. Because you're from the red pill. You're coming from the red pill. That's why you're all fucked up. Because you're talking about your money, you're talking about your looks, and all that other shit. I know you're coming from the red pill, so you're all fucked up, man. And I say that with love.
In a place with they shit, they be like, "Yo, I'm angry." They be like, "Why are you angry?" Well, I'm actually not angry. I'm cool, calm, and collected. What are we talking about?
All right, caller. Please, if you can explain yourself and why'd you call in today? What kind of help are you looking for from us?
I don't know, man. I was looking for some, some real like practical advice in terms of like how a guy can like enjoy yourself with the everyday struggles of being a dude. You know what I'm saying? Like,
what the fuck do you mean everyday struggle? What the fuck is this?
Oh, I'm not finished.
I'm sorry. I can't stand that shit. Tell me what the fuck is an everyday struggle? As I hate you crying motherfuckers. What is an everyday struggle? Please, you know what a struggle to me is? A meteor the size of Jupiter head towards Earth. That's a struggle. What the fuck is an everyday struggle to a man? Tell us. What the fuck do you mean?
I must admit, a struggle to me, Steve, is I don't know whether to watch Pornhub or X videos when I want to talk. I'm struggling.
Right.
Which one?
Mine is that. What am I going to have for lunch today?
Caller, please, can you give us a little bit more insight as to what an everyday struggle is as far as being a man in your opinion?
I mean, honestly, if you guys don't even know,
no. Wait, guys, hold it. Caller, you called us. I repeat, you called us. We're trying to understand you. You say words, we need clarification. So you just said everyday struggle of being a man. Tell us what that means to you, sir.
Okay, so everyday struggle of being a man. Okay, so it's like being a man. It's all on you. It's all your responsibility.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Wait, let him get it out. Come on, it's a safe space. Let him get it out. Hold on.
So it's just like pressure on your shoulders in general of like being a man and being a certain way.
Okay,
and
so
like
sir,
having money.
So
and like
sir,
being like an interesting guy with game and struggling trying to get to like to a better point.
Okay.
Oh my God!
You know what I'm saying.
Okay, so that's that's an everyday struggle to you, and so how does that make you feel? Is that what gives you the anxiety? Is that what gives you the depression and anger and the frustration?
Probably.
Huh?
Probably.
Probably.
I'm gonna say probably. I guess. I don't know. I don't know, bro. I guess. I don't. That's what I'm saying,
No
bro.
player. Read my lips. You ain't no player.
Okay. Let me say something.
Go ahead, Go ahead.
Let me say something. For all you men listening, I know it's difficult for you guys to accept the responsibility of being a man. In my opinion, I believe men are natural born leaders. The difference between us and them is we accept it gladly and everything that come with it. We want all the smoke that come with it. A lot of you niggas like, damn, it's hard being a man. I don't like this. I wish I could be a chick and just have it easy. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what y'all act like. Y'all act like y'all want. Remember the old school, the easy button back in the day, the commercials. That's what niggas want.
Yeah, he hung up. By the way,
That's his anger. That was his anger hanging up.
Yeah. Y'all want the easy button to life. This is why y'all compare yourselves to women all the time. I wish I can get sex like women can get it. Why I gotta be the one to set up the date?
You know what? He needed his passport. We didn't get to tell him that. All you need, caller, is your passport. All that shit will go away.
So guys, yeah, we're good on calls right now, but guys, call in 917-647-9392, 917-647-9392.
What is this red pill shit? Go ahead, Zach. I'll go after you.
Steve, why y'all here smashing niggas' wives though? What's going on?
Hey.
Steve, you fucking my wife, nigga. If I see you,
bro,
what part of the nigga? Who calls the man if that happens?
I think I sent it to y'all on the group text where it was a community tab on YouTube where this dude was bitching because he had to set up the date. He was like, man, I gotta walk up to you, talk to you, and I gotta set up the date. These women are useless. And I'm like, nigga,
what?
Like, God damn.
That's my
Like,
head.
y'all niggas, and then one dude said, women want us to do everything. I'm like, bro. And then one chick said, nigga, set up the date. Stop asking me what I want to do with your unromantic ass.
See, the problem is a lot of men secretly hate women.
Yeah.
I'm dead serious. They actually hate them. They just want them in their life. They hate something, but love to have them in their life.
Exactly.
It's fucking crazy.
It's a chemical imbalance.
It is.
All right, 732. You're on live. The Real Game Note 3 panel. Name, age, city. How can we help you?
What's good, panel? It's Rashawn calling from Jersey. I'm 26.
All right, what's going on, Rashawn? How you been, man? It's been a minute, man. What's going on with you?
Chilling, man. Shit, I'm excited. April 2nd, I'll be there.
Oh, facts. That's what's up, man. All right, that's what's up, man. Look forward to meeting you, brother.
Yeah.
Make sure I get them tickets, people.
Exactly.
And you could definitely bring your lady friends too.
Yeah,
right.
Well, yeah. If I missed the 1950, you said something at the beginning of the show. You said something about a book, and in a chat, you may have not thought it, but that's fine. I asked, was that the cookbook, like the kitchen?
No. So that's actually come out second. That one's already done, but I wanted that to come out second. So my book's gonna come out later this year. It's gonna be called "Why You Lose and I Continue to Win," and it's just gonna be traits of why certain parts of you are continuously to lose and how to fix that, man. So that's gonna be coming out later this year, and then that's when we're gonna release the Silverback Lifestyle. I know Jay Roman has been doing the K Zag show.
Shout out Jay Roman. Yep.
That's my brody, man. And we're gonna be doing a lot more to talk about how to live this aggressive lifestyle, man. And I know a lot of men have been trained not to be aggressive, and I know a lot of men have been trained not to be assertive, but that's not how I live, and it's a way that you can do it and live a great life. So that's what we're going to be talking about later this year.
Exactly.
Okay, well, I definitely want to comment on that. I love that you're coming out with the book, so I'm gonna let you know ahead of time. I'm definitely gonna buy it whenever it comes out, no matter the price.
Appreciate that.
But,
Appreciate that.
My thing is this: as far as being aggressive and assertive, I'll just voluntarily tell why I believe it's important to be that way as a man. In my experiences, when I was not that way, people didn't listen to me. No one took me serious. Communication wasn't getting through. You understand what I'm saying? Right. But I believe when you get that way, you start to see how much power you have, how much influence you have. You understand what I'm saying? Because other people. I would say a lot of us, in some type of way, we need direction somewhere, especially women, right? Mm-hmm. So although the media may seem like it's evil to be that way and you could get canceled and nobody will like you, it doesn't matter because it needs to get done to speak up, to talk, to lead. It needs to get done so people can live their lives in the right path. You understand what I'm saying? But as far as the what the last caller was saying, and I'll get off the phone, he was saying it's a struggle to be a man. I'm on the opposite of that. I completely disagree with that. I think it's excellent to be a man. I don't know if K. Zagan said this. Yeah, K. Zagan said this. He said it's a struggle when meteors are hitting the fucking planet.
No, that was Steve. That was Steve. You know, I was talking about the difference between Pornhub and next video. They ain't know which one to talk about. That was Steve talking about the meteors and shit.
Well, to address that point, you know, the problem with a lot of men is that they've subscribed to a lot of societal connotations that get attached to manhood. So a lot of them subscribe to the Me Too movement. They subscribe to the the toxic masculinity narrative. They subscribe to so many things that say negative things about being a man that they internalize it, and then they start to look at manhood itself as something to struggle with. They look at manhood as something negative. But I'm here to explain to cats that being a man is a fucking privilege. You know? It's a privilege to be a leader. Like imagine nature already decides that you're a fucking leader.
Right.
That's a fucking privilege. Every day I wake up, I'm thankful for my life, but really I'm thankful to be a fucking man. I'm thankful to have a fucking dick. Like
dick is a gift.
Like I'm thankful for that shit. I'm thankful for my XY chromosomes. I'm thankful for the fact that, you know, it's the sperm that decides the fucking sex of the child. Like I'm thankful for the fact that nature and God already has it built in that I'm the fucking leader. You understand? Now, whether or not I as the man want to understand and embrace it, that's up to me. And the problem is most cats, the average male out there doesn't understand the privilege, doesn't understand the prestige, and doesn't want to fucking embrace it. And that's why guys like us exist, to fucking remind niggas that it is a privilege. It is you are in a place of responsibility and power, but you need to move as such. The problem is you're in a place of power. You're in a position of power, but you're moving like a fucking pussy. You're moving you're moving like a loser. How the fuck you was born in a position of power, but you moving like a loser? How the fuck you the leader, but you calling in talking about, well, I'm angry and lonely and I don't know. And
what
are we talking about here? But go ahead, Rashawn. Go ahead, Rashawn.
I was going to say, I agree with everything you just said, too. But what the interesting thing is, you know, you guys always call it out when you call to speak and it's so indecisive or they're scared to answer a question or they're lagging, as 1950 says, those habits in their speech are those same habits that they display in their life, which cause them to have troubles in the first place.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, let me add this about the callers. See, they'll call in, Rashawn. They'll call in and they'll say one thing, and then halfway through the fucking conversation, they'll switch up. Right? They'll walk that shit back. And the reason why they're doing it is because they have no confidence. They're not self-assured men, and they're worried about being made fun of. So imagine how they are with women.
Right.
Where they can't even truly be themselves because they're worried about what the woman is going to think. We're complete strangers to these niggas. We don't know who the fuck they are, but they're so worried about what we going to say. Imagine how they are with women. And shout out LaTanya. She said, please make a return of the aggressive man. Women want leaders. They want to be led. They want niggas who are grown fucking men who know what the fuck they're doing. I don't give a fuck what you niggas hear from these other goofy ass YouTube niggas. Women want dudes who are men.
Exactly.
And ask any woman who's watching right now, who is single, how difficult is the dating game for you? They'll say it sucks. Ain't no man out here.
Facts.
That's what they'll tell you.
That's real shit.
All right, Rashawn. You have any other questions or anything else you want to say?
No, the last thing I want to say is I speak for myself, and maybe this is everyone else, but as a man, since birth, I always felt the want and the need to take over and have things go my way. Thanks. You know, even when having other people lead me, I'm like, this would have been much better if I just led myself. Thanks. You understand what I'm saying? So I just believe, you know, everybody, like some people, they're just holding back that need and want to lead and don't want to take the responsibility of being the leader. But that's all I got to say. Y'all keep throwing out that information. I'm going to keep learning.
All right, man. Rashawn, appreciate you, man. You enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thanks for calling in. Be safe, brother. All right. Yeah, man. I mean, it's about that time, man. If y'all ready, man. Unless y'all want to do some questions, or it is what it is.
I'm good. Hey, I want to say later on tonight, me, Zag, we're gonna do a review, man. We're gonna do on the Passport Bros lifestyle. You know, we got a lot of videos, and I want to show you, man. I want to show y'all some, man. Hey, you know, I done caught some shit, and when I show y'all these videos later on tonight, you're gonna be shook.
All right, let's see. All right, 240-240. You're on live with the Real Game No Theory panel. Name, age, city. How can we help you?
Salute to the panel. This is Beast of No Nation calling from Maryland.
All right, what's going on? How old are you?
32.
32. What's your question, brother? Go ahead.
It's not really a question per se, but I'm just saying about the aggressor and stuff. You can't go about being aggressive because you can get shot.
Oh my God!
Hey, sir, you represent the DMV, dog. You cannot represent my town. Talking that, I apologize. I'm sorry, guys. I apologize.
Yeah, so let me say this really quick too, and because I'm the one who talk like this, let me tell you what it is, man. There's an art to it, right? And so what I'm telling you is that what you're doing is what society wants you to do. They always want you to tiptoe around aggression. This is naturally inside of you. And they want you to tiptoe around it because they want you to do what? They want you to be cautious. But also really what they want you to do is there's so many soft, weak men in this world. They want you to bring down who you really are. Right. See, my grandfather told me years ago, man, you're a fucking star and you're bright as fuck. Never dim the lights to make somebody feel comfortable. So what they're trying to do is make your light dim with them. You're the fucking bright star. Be that motherfucker, man. Stop thinking everything is going to get you shot. Something's going to get you fucking hurt. I will die on my feet than live on my motherfucking knees. Does that make sense?
Let me add this. Caller, let me add this, because a lot of guys, ask any woman, they're going to want a dominant, authoritative, assertive man who knows what the fuck he's doing. A lot of you guys, caller, you're the type of dude you'll get used and abused by chicks.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're so worried about offending them. Whether it's a conscious thing or a subconscious thing. Once they get a hold of you, they won't like you for 2 months longer. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, I want to apologize because I'm from the DMV. That motherfucker is not representing us. Fuck that shit. You are not representing the DMV, motherfucker, talking that bitch ass shit. Now, here's the thing. Here's the thing, man. And it's very important that we talk to motherfuckers like you. We're not saying be aggressive as grab a woman without her permission. We're not saying pull her fucking hair and drag her, unless you're role playing. But that's that you ain't at that level.
Role playing is there. Yeah.
Role play is there. But yeah, but what I'm saying to you is we're talking about the aggression you got to have internally to believe in yourself and aggressively go and make moves mentally. We're not saying, because we don't want you, because a guy can tell a motherfucker like you be like, well, you know what 1950 said, I need to be graphic. Come here, bitch. You know, and we ain't saying that, motherfucker. And we ain't saying about getting shot. We're talking about being aggressive internally, but motherfucking think. Common sense, you dumb motherfucker. Nobody, where all this aggressive shit coming from? See, the problem is, young man, and I know where you came from because we know you already. You're coming from a red pill space where you're confused, you're lost, you want to touch a guy's penis and all this other stuff. I get it. And now you're around a bunch of men, so your mind cannot comprehend something of being a man because all your weak fucking, not DMV life, you were a fucking loser. And now you're hearing winners talk, and you cannot connect the two because you have been trained like a goddamn monkey to think, oh my God, well, her hypergamous nature is going to do this, or she's going to do that, and she's going to take you to court, and she's going to take your prenup, and she's going to take your money. Dumb bitch, wake the fuck up and grow the fuck up, man.
Well,
caller, any do you have anything else to say, brother?
Steve got me wrong. Like he totally missed the point.
Okay, so what's the point? What's the point? Please tell us. What's the point then, sir? Please.
I'm saying you should be tactful in what you do. There should be no aggression.
Okay, that's
And
exactly what Steve just hold on. That's exactly what Steve just said. He said you got to think with common sense and have the aggression in yourself to make sure you do what you got to do as a man. So what's the difference? What's the point?
Well, but aggression is not the word then. The word is not
It
aggression.
is a fucking word to a man. God damn it.
It's ridiculous. See, he's one of those men that don't like to use words around certain people because it makes them feel away. See, aggression is the appropriate word. When a woman, when I say I like to control my motherfucking woman, I mean exactly that. Like there's parts that I will definitely make sure that I'm in control of. So like men like you won't use the word control around your woman because you believe it's gonna make her feel away. I don't give a fuck. Being aggressive is a word that make people feel away. No, aggressive is the appropriate thing. There's levels to aggression. If you was aggressive, you would understand what the levels are. When the police come, I'm being very assertive, but I'm also being aggressive with them and let them know, like, hey, how you doing, sir? I'm not doing anything wrong. Is there anything else I can do to help you? There's a way to communicate that. When you walk into a business, they messed your order up. There's ways to talk to these individuals. When a woman says something out of order, the way you communicate with this woman aggressively. Do you understand?
Caller, is he still there? The caller still there? Caller, I think you're thinking about the dictionary term. If you looked up aggression, there are synonyms, which are confidence, self-confidence, boldness, and self-assertion. I like the word assertive myself, right? But you're thinking about aggression like physically violent. That's what you're thinking about. We're not talking about that. We're not talking about harming women or mistreating women or being malicious in any way. We're not talking about that. We're talking about we run shit. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah, we're talking about shout out to Jonathan Dandridge. He puts aggression is forceful and sometimes overly assertive pursuit of one's aims and interests. So what we're saying, caller, is that sometimes being assertive isn't enough. So you have to be aggressive, meaning overly assertive. Right. And especially in today's climate with so many bitch ass males and shout out to Steve, grass eating lions and men who have taken a back seat to the aggression of females, as it were. You understand? At this point, you have to be aggressive. Assertiveness is not enough these days. Because so many fucking bitch ass dudes.
So Cole, let me ask you a question. If you had someone in your family trapped in a car, do you want the men that's going to help her to not be aggressive?
Say that again.
If you had a family member trapped in a car and some men were trying to help her get out the car or help that family member get out the car, do you not want them to be aggressive?
Oh, I broke a nail.
Okay, that's a different kind of. Yes, you have to be aggressive, but that's a false analogy.
Okay, but why do you have to be aggressive in that situation?
Yeah, to be able to have the strength to open up the door or to rescue the situation, right?
Right. So if I'm in a relationship
and not someone trapped in a car.
Exactly. So what I'm saying is if I'm in a relationship with a woman, right? I have to be aggressive in that relationship in order for certain things to happen, in order for certain things to flow, in order for certain things to occur, right? Because if I'm not aggressive, then certain things in a relationship could happen and that relationship will die. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That's what we're saying. That's what we're saying. See, you're thinking about it on the surface level. That's why you're not getting it.
This is what I would tell the caller. The opposite of aggression is passive. Are you passive? And I'm gonna tell you right now, women hate passive motherfuckers. I'm gonna tell you that right.
Let me ask Carl. Let me ask you 3 questions. Are you an alcoholic?
No, I'm not.
I am. Are you a crack? Are you hooked on crack or drugs?
No.
I am. Do you have a gambling addiction?
No, I don't.
Oh, well, goddamn it, I do. And that's the difference between me and you, fucker, because I am drunk on me, high on me, and I bet on my motherfucking ass all the goddamn time. So I'm making motherfucking aggressive goddamn moves all day, every goddamn day. I ain't sick on my motherfucking ass. like you. That's why you come at this. Well, you should not be aggressive. Man, you are representing the DMV, motherfucker. Nuts drop and fucking learn, man. Don't be coming over here. Now, after the show's over, I got to say, hey, look, guys, no, don't judge me. I am from the DMV. They're going to be looking at me now because of your fucking ass.
Yeah,
I want to know what made you, who told you not to be aggressive?
The reason I'm saying to not be aggressive is because I was aggressive at work, and it was between the chick and I, and she reported me to the HR because
Hold the fuck up!
Wait.
Hold on.
What did you do exactly?
Caller. Can we have the story, please? Can we give us the story on how this all went down?
Yeah, so okay. Look at it this way. Just like you're talking about, there are a couple of managers, and we're in charge of about 50 people. And then this particular girl was rude as hell, and other managers couldn't tell her shit. And she would always mess up the whole flow of things. And unfortunately, she was under me. So this one time, I got really mad at the situation, and I had to go confront her to go do her job. And she got mad at me, and
No. What did you say?
What did you say?
Caller. Wait. Caller, you glossed over the actual incident. You see how you fuckers do? We ask you guys a question, and you give us all the extenuating details, and then you gloss over the critical detail. What did you say to the woman? How was the exchange? The aggressive exchange? Please explain it to us. Jesus.
I simply told her to go do her job, and she resisted, and then I told her that if she wasn't going to do her job, like, I would take it to the next level. Like, but I didn't say it calmly. I was just angry. I was aggressive.
Okay, all right,
wait. Okay, so basically, you were not aggressive. You were emotional.
Mouse.
That's the part you don't. That's why you're confused. Yeah. Aggression is not being emotional. Aggression, and this is what you got to understand. A real man's aggression is calculated.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
I wasn't emotional, Mr. Lucario.
You were.
Oh my God! You just said you was angry, and you made a decision based on how you felt.
You said you was angry.
To do it.
Caller, you said you were angry. Anger is an emotion, brother.
Yes, because I'm the manager, and she was rude to me, and she was talking back at me, and exactly. I told her, and then.
So being emotional, look, having emotions is one thing. Being emotional is making decisions based upon the emotion you're feeling. Right. So you went over there to her, and you was emotional with how you were speaking because you were in your feelings on what and how she was doing things.
So if you said it angrily, like in a very attacking type of way, that's emotions. You're being emotional about it. Caller, let me ask you a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
This woman who's under you, how often was she being belligerent before you finally just exploded? Because that's what it sounds like to me. It sounds like this occurred over some time.
Yes, she was. That was her way, and no manager could confront her.
Okay.
I would have if I was a manager in there.
I'm gonna ask you a question. This is a very serious question. So the first time she was being belligerent, resistant to being told what the fuck to do, did you ever have a conversation with her prior to you blowing up?
No. Like I said,
you're passive aggressive.
You're supposed to have check-ins. Yeah, you're supposed to have check-ins with her, right? You are her superior. You're supposed to have check-ins. You're supposed to have check-ins on her performance.
Yeah.
And you're supposed to be talking to her on how she's supposed to improve, right?
Okay. Let me make this point. So I'm one of the managers, but there are other managers who are at a higher level than I am, and they did.
You are her direct manager, right?
Not say nothing to this girl.
You are her direct manager, right?
You said what now?
You are her direct manager, correct?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so you should have more of an influence of a relationship with her in general, right?
You're responsible for her, caller.
Caller, there's a word I want you to look up: avoidance. You avoided her,
right?
You were passive as fuck. And then one day you couldn't take it no more, and you blew up emotionally like 50 Cent.
Exactly. So he avoided her passive aggressive, and then that's where the blew up. The emotions started riling up, and then you got emotional and you got angry at her, and then that was what you said. So that's not being aggressive. That's being emotional. That's being angry.
Exactly.
You know see, aggression. You got to understand something. Aggression is a powerful energy. So you have to be calculated and use it correctly. You understand what I'm saying? What you were doing, you were just being emotional. And you were using that type of energy in the situation, and you confuse that with aggression.
Exactly. And I want to say this, caller. Your call is very fucking disrespectful, and shame on you. You understand? And this goes for a lot of you motherfuckers. This goes for a lot of y'all who call in. And look, at the same time, I appreciate the call, right? But a lot of you understand you're calling into this show thinking that that you're actually the same as us. Right. You call into this show thinking that you're y'all know that the motherfuckers on this panel are aliens to this fucking planet.
Right. It's laughable.
We don't exist in the same frame of mind as you motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm.
Now, and I'm not even saying that we're better. We're just different, okay? So you call in talking about, well, I want to make the point that you just can't be aggressive because obviously what you thought was aggressive was bitch-made fucking actions.
Right.
That's how different we are. When we say the word aggressive, we're talking about something totally fucking different than when you said the word aggressive. You understand? Because you called in basically saying, well, I think the word that you should be using is assertive and not really aggressive because blah, blah, blah. And you have to use tact and blah, blah. No, you got to use all of that shit because you're emotional, because you let that bitch run wild when you should have been managing her. You're her manager. Why weren't you managing her?
So we know he ain't got no game. It means he ain't got no game in his real life when it comes to his own woman. And this is what it is. So let me tell you this really. Let me tell you, caller, real quick, and I'm gonna let you speak. Caller, I'm gonna let you speak. Let me get this all. Caller, let me let you speak. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna let you get it all. What you have to understand is just like little kids. When you see little kids throwing a tantrum, are you going to match their tantrum? Are you going to fall on the ground and you're going to start crying with them? No, you're going to use your logic, and you're going to say, look here, we're not going to be crying or laying out in this floor in the store. What you're going to need to do, here comes the directions. You get up, stay quiet, and you stand over here into my next directions. So what you're doing is that you have to lead with logic. You have to lead with understanding what the situation is. The first thing, if that woman was on the floor doing that to her, I'd have said, look here, I know you're having a hard day right now, but I'm going to speak to you in my office. All right. And once we speak in my office, we're going to clarify some things because this is unacceptable. But what I want you to do is I want you to log off whatever you're doing. And I want you to understand that this is not appropriate, but we need to speak one-on-one because I'm concerned. See, I didn't raise my voice, but I'm leading her. I'm giving her directions. But once I get her motherfucking ass in that office, I'm going to let her know. Look here, you're an image of me out here on this floor. I'm managing you. You need to understand that you need to reflect me on this floor. And if you're not going to do that appropriately, then it's going to be options for you. The options is either you do it or I'm going to terminate you.
Thanks.
You understand what that means, caller?
Yeah, I understand.
You know what you got to watch? Watch that clip on YouTube. Is a clip of the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, the episode where Will and Carlton was out with that girl. And remember, the girl was acting all funny style and Carlton had to check her. You understand what I'm saying? And that clip right there is showing aggression, right? Showing that, listen, this is what it is. This is what we doing. This is what we not doing. And he just let her know what it is. So he didn't yell at her. He didn't go crazy. He wasn't being emotional, right? That's not what aggression is. You understand what I'm saying? That's just being emotional. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? When you're aggressive, what you're basically doing is you're asserting yourself in a situation for things to go the way it needs to go. It's that simple.
Caller, earlier you were about to explain something about dealing with women. Please elaborate.
No, I'm talking about at work.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, please. Tell us how to deal with women at work. Please, go ahead.
And to get my point across, she was actually fired after that incident. So that's to tell you that people were actually scared of confronting her.
You see, I told you this nigga didn't want to confront her.
The medic was fired.
Okay, that
fuck him, man. Come on,
that's
bro.
all well and good, and we're all internally applauding you for that. But I want to get to your assertion of how to deal with women at the job. I really want to hear this.
Yeah, well, I'm saying this because a lot of guys, the other guys thought that way. That was why they failed to confront her, even though she was rude, and it was apparent that she was rude. She was disrespectful as hell, and nobody could do anything to her, even to the managers 3 levels above her. But they were scared to do anything to her. They were afraid of people going to HR or
wait, but caller. You okay? I asked you to explain to me. You said there's a certain way you have to deal with women at work. All you did just now was tell us that all of the fucking managers were afraid of her. I'm waiting for you to tell me how to deal with women at the job. That's what I'm waiting for you to tell me.
It's pretty much ignoring them.
Ignoring them.
Like
See that shit? Oh, check this out. Caller, listen.
When you have to do something,
caller, no. You
that's avoidance, just like K. Zagan said. That's avoidance. But go ahead, K. Zagan.
Passive aggressive behavior is a pattern of indirectly expressing negative feelings instead of openly addressing them. That's what y'all motherfuckers did. And let me tell you what else you did with all them rest of them bitch ass dudes. Instead of being managers and looking at this woman as a subordinate, y'all made it about the sexes. I'm a man and she's a woman. You see how that woman is behaving? Instead of saying my employee isn't acting right. This person below me, you made it a thing about the sexes, which is why you had issues and you made this shit all emotional because in your real life, you probably got issues with women.
Exactly. And you see what the mistake was, caller? The mistake was dealing with women at work. No, everybody's a fucking employee.
Right.
She's not a woman at work. She's an employee.
Here's the thing, though. When I tell you manager, I'm telling you even female and male managers know this person that I'm talking about. And none of them have done anything to her. So,
listen. Caller, listen. Please make sure you don't mention what fucking company you work for. Because this is a company that's about to go out of business.
Right.
All of you motherfuckers are terrible. All of the fucking managers at your job go to work tomorrow and tell everybody that they fucking suck. Miles Cunningham said it.
Right.
Yo, everybody on this fucking floor, Miles Cunningham say all of you suck at your fucking jobs. All of you managers. I'm putting cases on all of you managers.
All of them.
All of you suck because you let a disrespectful bitch come up in the company and got all of y'all on some walking on eggshell shit, scared of her and all this bullshit.
I'm about to say, I'm like, caller, what is the other person? Hold on.
I was studying everybody's attitude towards the girl, and then I figured out how I was going to do it, and it worked perfectly. So, what are you talking about?
But you said what worked perfectly?
I was fired. I did what I could not do. But it took me time to figure out exactly how to go about it.
Caller, what we're trying to get you to understand is this too, and you keep talking about other people. So you're worried about how other people was dealing with her and what other people was doing. That has nothing to do with you dealing with someone you're supposed to be managing. Does that make sense?
If the managers higher than I know this and they didn't do anything. So I was trying to figure out, okay, let me not do something that is going to get me fired. Because if people know about this, people who are higher than me, who have higher positions, are seeing this and nothing has been done about it, then I better be tactful. I better be really brainy about going about this issue.
So just let her run amok and do what the fuck she want to do because you're worried about keeping your job. This is ridiculous.
You gotta learn to be a boss, dog. You cannot.
If your job is to manage her, how the fuck is managing her gonna get you fired?
You gonna be the one getting fired.
Well, Mario, and if it does, he's working for the wrong company.
Right. It's not like they need new managers from top to bottom, though. They all soft.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All of them.
It's like she can go walk in your house with dirty shoes on and put her feet up and shit, and you ain't gonna do nothing but, well, can I get a coaster for you? You sound soft, man.
But caller, I want to clear something up because you said you did what you did and you did what all the other managers couldn't do and it worked perfectly and so on and so forth. But The start of the conversation, we was talking about aggression and all this. You called up and told us don't be aggressive, right? So what worked? Like how did everything work out? Like what worked perfectly in your opinion? If you called up telling us, oh, don't be aggressive. Hello?
You said what worked?
No, I'm saying you called up telling us, basically you called up trying to teach us something. I'm asking you, if all of you guys were so scared as managers, you were scared of this one employee. You understand what I'm saying? And then you told us about like what happened with HR, right? That you did you get reprimanded or did she just get fired and that's it? How did it all work out?
Yeah. As soon as I walked up to her, I told the manager that she was under that I never want to work with her anymore, that she's rude, and it's been going on for a while and everybody knows it. And then at that point, they opened the case against her and found out that she's actually rude, and other shit about her came up. And
okay, all this for a while, shit. Caller, have you seen a show called Friday? Have you ever seen Friday?
No.
Oh, well, you need to watch it because that's the story of you. You, Craig, and his boy, what, Day? What's his name? Craig and what's that old boy? Yeah, and the chick is Debo, just riding through the neighborhood, scaring everybody, and y'all colluded like a bunch of girls.
This is perfect, Steve. It goes with the title of the show,
right?
No, set the precedent for her actions because no one did anything. You came in there kicking chairs over and knocking the staples off the table. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, I missed
let her do it.
I missed the point.
Go ahead, caller.
I missed the point. She reported me to the HR.
Exactly.
First.
Exactly.
First, right.
Exactly. So that's what I'm trying to say. You know what got you reported to HR? What got you reported to HR was not being aggressive or even assertive in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Because as her manager, as soon as you started to see behavior that was not conducive to a productive workplace, you were supposed to address that issue initially.
Right.
Do you understand? And not be afraid of her. And so that's what we're trying to explain to you. That's why to be aggressive is important, because a lot of times just being assertive is not good enough. You need to be overly assertive, which is aggressive, to let that woman know that, listen, we're not going to tolerate this type of behavior. And I'm not going to be passively aggressive so you can continue to treat all the managers at this place of employment like this. You understand? Her getting to the point of treating all of the managers in that way was everybody's fault for being passive aggressive. When if somebody stepped up like you should have and been aggressive in the beginning, none of this would have happened. You understand that?
Yeah, and this is why you're not gonna have good relationships, because you're gonna carry that shit over to the streets with a woman, and you're gonna let her walk all over your bitch ass and shit.
Let me ask a caller. Do you have any kids? Do you have any kids, brother? Caller, do you have any kids?
Yeah, I do.
Let me ask you a question about your kids. Do you punish your kids for acting up when they act up right away?
Timeout type shit, probably.
Yes.
So do you have any problems with your kids minding you and following your directions? Do you have any problems whatsoever?
No, I don't.
See, that's the problem. You're inconsistent. Assuming that you're telling the truth, you behave one way in your personal life and another way when you're on your job. You got to be consistent, because I'm a father as well. You know, like I know, if you let kids get away with shit and you don't punish them, and then when you go to punish them years later, they're going to revolt. They're not going to have it. So basically, you had a coworker who did just that. Y'all let her get away with shit, and then the moment you try to check her on it, it was too late. She got comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
That's a fact. Man.
Caller, and you know, another thing I would say this: if she understood who she was dealing with from the very beginning, because like we were saying, if you look at the title of the show, what you introduce a woman to in the beginning sets the tone, right? So if she came in a certain time, and that first day where she showed that belligerent behavior, if you had asserted or aggressively shown her the truth of the situation, she wouldn't have tried to report you to HR, because her reporting you to HR is her trying to make a play on your passive aggressiveness, right? If somebody reporting you is her trying to make a play on the fact that she knows you're scared of her. You understand? So because she knows you're scared of her, you might also be afraid of what HR might do to you, which is why she played the game that way. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Exactly. So again, there's nothing wrong with aggression, because aggression is not irrational and aggression is not emotional. Aggression by a man who knows his identity is him being forceful to make sure that things happen the way that they're supposed to happen based on what he desires. That's what that is. It's not being emotional, and it's not about being passive aggressive where you to the point where you're afraid of what might happen. And let's just say you were aggressive initially, and then the company sided with her. Like they said on the panel, that's not the fucking company you're supposed to work for. Because if they want to hire you and employ your managerial skills and they don't let you be who you are, then you don't that company doesn't deserve you. You get what I'm saying? And that's the way you have to look at it.
And Scott, this is the difference between you working middle management and being in the top office with the big bosses, because you on some bitch ass shit. Fuck that man got to do to keep his job. If you stand on what the fuck you are, like Miles is saying, and all these motherfuckers are saying, that if that goddamn bitch come in that motherfucker acting up, you got to train her motherfucking ass and let her know right from the get-go, this is the standard. And if you fuck up, I'm going to write you up. And if you do it again, I'm going to fucking terminate you. Do you understand? And I have nothing else to say. See, y'all want to be everybody's friends. That's y'all problem. Y'all want to be friends with everybody. You want everybody to like you and all this other stuff. You don't want them talking about you. That's why y'all fucking lose. Because all y'all do is try to be friends with everybody and shit.
Exactly. But caller, do you have anything else to say before I let you go, brother?
No. You guys are pretty comprehensive. I appreciate the knowledge that you.
All right, and hopefully, seriously speaking, man, I hope you could take this conversation and let it help you to be a better manager in the future, so you don't have that issue again. You understand?
Absolutely.
Don't be Scott, dog. Don't be Scott.
All right,
be a man.
All right, we appreciate you, man. Take it easy. I'm gonna take this one last call, man. 347, you on live the Ricky No Theory panel. What's up?
What's up, fellas? How y'all?
Age. How old are you, brother?
12.
I'm in my 30s. Early 30s.
How old are you, brother? Say it again.
I'm 33.
Thank you. What's on your mind? Go ahead. What's on your mind?
All right, so I got some success. I do music, right? But also
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Wait. I'm sorry. I asked you what was on your mind. That was wrong of me. What's
your question?
What's your question?
Sorry, yeah. So my question is, how can I get to the next level when I'm not sure of myself?
Join the Masculine Identity Membership. Go to masculineidentitymembership.com, brother. We appreciate you, man. Have a great day. All right.
Basically.
So
I don't know why they ask the same question. We give them the same fucking answer, dog.
Shit, man.
Let me say this. Miles, we good on calls?
Yeah, we good on. Yeah, I killed the phone lines. We're done.
Right,
We're done.
Y'all want to answer these
OT,
questions that we got, or we good?
Yeah, we good, I think. Now go. What you want to say, K-Zaggin?
I was going to say, y'all want to get at these questions, or y'all want to go ahead and bounce?
Do we have any questions?
What question?
There's some stuff that was starred. I'm not sure if they're questions or not, though.
Only one of them is the reason why men are hesitant to take leadership position is because he's confident in himself.
What? Are hesitant?
The reason
that don't even make any sense.
Man, learn how to fucking go to school.
Anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. But shout out to Mr. 1950 and shit. Make sure you guys have a review tonight. Oh, and then we're gonna do this too. So we got two definitions of man seminar.
Make sure you guys get that shit cracking.
Exactly. Go to get your tickets for the Game Kings 2 Definition of a Man Seminar, NYC, April 2nd, man. Is what, 2 weeks from now? Like, is about to be on, man. Make sure y'all get your tickets. We got Taekwondo, Ron Wills, Kerry K-Zaggin, and your boy Miles Cunningham gonna be there. Mr. Lakari, the bad boy of the dating game, is gonna be there. So make sure y'all get your tickets, man. It's gonna be fire, bro.
Real quick, Edwin Wickens, as Steve would say, just throw her number away, bro. You already fucked up.
Yeah.
The 136. He said I gave a woman some flowers and went to the movies, but how do I move it to the bed?
Man, hey, thank you for your service, motherfucker.
All right, guys.
Hire some more flowers.
And I was saying, shout out to Mr. 1950, and y'all doing a review tonight of
Yeah, we're gonna talk about tarmac tricks.
Tarmac.
Tarmac tricks.
Oh, at what time are y'all doing that?
Oh, that's a good question. I'm not even sure. I don't even know.
All right, man. Yeah, man. Thank you guys for calling in. Thanks to all of the callers. Thanks to everybody in the chat, man. Shout out to the panel. Yeah, man. Appreciate y'all. And until next Sunday, God willing, we're gonna be here again to spit this game, man. Peace.